Around 36 million people now spend their holidays on a cruise ship every year.
Party time!
Icon time! Woo! Excited or what? Good to have you on board.
It's a billion-pound industry, and to cater for this rising demand is a new breed of megaship. And this is the world's biggest.
But I'll never forget the day when I first came here to join the ship and just looked up and went, oh my goodness.
At almost a quarter of a mile long and towering 20 decks above the waves, the Icon of the Seas is nearly 250,000 gross tons. It's a maritime masterpiece.
We decided to build out an experience that people had never seen before.
From a record-breaking water park to the largest kinetic sculpture in the world.
When people first encounter that, their response is, wow.
We go behind the scenes to witness the epic build and see how the thousands of guests will be entertained, fed.
We're estimating around about 45 to 50,000 plates of food a day.
And accommodated.
Hi, welcome to our bedroom.
As we set sail on the maiden voyage of the world's biggest cruise ship.
Tell me now. Are we good? Hello, hello. We're actually not saying nothing. We need to wait till someone confirms that they can hear us. And once someone says they can hear us,
They said good.
okay,
Alright,
go. So run it
did
back.
you guys even hear the intro?
Were you able to hear the video playing? We can repeat what we said. As long as you were able to see that. Okay. All right, good. So we want to start things off by showing, well, first of all, welcome everybody to Friday Night Live.
They said, yeah, they heard the video playing. Let's try that again.
Okay.
Let's pretend as though none of that happened. Let's just give
You
us
want
a
to go
3, 2,
back?
1.
Let's go back to like the end of the
Yeah, Start it right.
Wait, no. Start it where we're in.
Yeah, let's start it where we're at. Keep going back. Right there. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna run this back, okay, guys? So we'll do it properly. Now act like the first 3 minutes did not happen.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone just forget about what just happened. Well, run it back.
And accommodated.
You're in
Hi,
Gambia.
welcome to our bedroom.
As we set sail on the maiden voyage of the world's biggest cruise ship.
All right.
Hey, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome back to another Friday Night Live. You guys are watching
Rich.
and Jazzy Life. We are so happy to be here with you guys again for another fun Friday Night Live. That what we just played was the intro to our not ours, but what
To
we
the
were
documentary
featured
we
in.
were
Right.
featured in the UK.
Exactly. The documentary that we featured into UK, we were able to share that because that was what was shared by the owner of the company who created this documentary. That was shared by him on Facebook.
On his Facebook. Yeah, that's why I shared it directly from his Facebook. I didn't take the video. I didn't download the video, any of that. I shared it directly from his Facebook because he put it on Facebook as public information.
Right.
So it's public to everyone. So I just shared that with you.
Yes. So hello to everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful week. And here we are. We're back for another Friday Night Live.
So today we're talking about icon of the seas. What?
Go
Are you
ahead.
okay?
I'm just listening.
You know, as soon as I said that, I realized we did not
Write down the questions.
not even one.
We are not prepared whatsoever
So-
for this live.
Well, we are, but not with the questions.
Let me be honest with you guys. I just woke up 5 minutes ago.
But we only slept for 1 hour.
I don't even think I slept for an hour. I literally was, when the sleeping was getting good, like I was in a dream and everything. Okay, I did not look. Like
I was gonna
this.
tell you after we ate, then maybe we should not have taken a nap. But I was.
I don't
really
understand
tired.
why we were supposed to go upstairs, look at the headphones, watch TV. Next thing you know, you turn over and you were knocked out, and I'm like,
I was tired.
I get it. No, I get it. You've been working every single day, but I was like, I don't know.
that wasn't plan A, but that's how it went
I
down.
don't even know if I have the right gifts right next to me. Like, people can someone see.
Oh my god, that's terrible. You gotta do better.
I don't even know if these are the right gifts. Like, I'm just not prepared whatsoever. I feel like I bought 2 gifts on the icon.
I'm just trying to start a note here. No, I'm gonna start it over there. Okay,
Or maybe I didn't.
Mara, let's go up to and see who's in the chat here. We'll start off there and we'll work our way into things. We'll ease our way in.
Yeah, we'll just ease our way in. And then you want to write down the questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make them up as we go.
All right, here we go. Helen Turner. Hey, happy Friday. How are you? I'm sorry, guys, if I'm seem a little lethargic, because I'm just like
Lethargic, damn.
like I'm literally just waking up. So I'm just trying to get with it. And like,
These Friday night, the after dark is like dangerous to schedule.
it's been a very long week, period. Like, like I've just been working with, with
You know what I think too, also because we said after dark so we could do stuff, but then we didn't do
nothing.
stuff. So when we didn't do stuff,
And then you have the nerve, like we just went and picked up my headphones and went to Whole Foods, and you have the nerve to like come back. Like we didn't even get to get out and like walk around the Avalon. You're gonna say, "Oh, it's so nice in there. Look at all the people having such a good time."
it's a
We should do
nice,
that.
a beautiful Friday night.
We should be doing that. And
We
I'm
should
like,
be doing that.
isn't that the point of us scheduling? I said to him, isn't that the point of us scheduling this Friday Night Live so that we can go out? We literally left our house. I went to the post office to drop off packages, and he went to the Apple store and to pick up a gift for me, and then we went to Whole Foods and came back home. Like that was our evening. So
Very exciting.
very exciting, very boring. And yeah,
We'll run it back next week and it'll be better. Better than ever.
that's what you said before, the week before, and the week before that. But
Yeah,
it is what
right.
it is.
You act like you never had a good Friday night.
All right, I didn't say all that. Okay, so let me get with it. Let's say hello to people who is here.
Cool.
Hello to Nadine. Hello, Gina. Hello, Tanya Q, D Gaddis, Toilet, Sydney, January St. James, Jay White, Chiquita, Catherine Koo, Linda. Hello to my mother, Helen Turner, Angela Faison, Karen Lewis, Edward Strand. Happy Friday. How are you? Then we have Gaynell Childs. Then we have Lynetta Crinchlow. Then we have Michelle. Just finished date night. On my way to pick up the baby, but hit the play button so quick. So glad I didn't miss anything. Hello, Michelle. Hope you enjoyed your date night. Ruby's baby. Hey, how are you? I'm here, but I'm sleepy. Doubt I'll make it long. We'll get your rest, girl. You can always watch the replay, and we appreciate you tapping in to watch us. Shout out to Anita, Miss Jonesy, Harry, Karen McCullers, Mickey's Adventures, Daryl Anderson, Pansy Valentine, Quality Childcare, Judy Wilson, and Fabian. Shout out to all of you guys.
Right.
who
And everybody
are here.
else.
Janisa and Tanya Q and my auntie Candy and Venus and Boss Mom and God's Favor and everybody who was here.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna so we do have 2 gifts. Did you look at the gifts real quick?
I did look at the gifts, but
And the questions we're gonna ask you are gonna be about us on the Icon of the Seas, not the documentary, but on our vlogs. So I'm gonna write these out as we get going. If you have any questions for us in general, put them in the chat. Here.
Okay. So Oh, you just said that. If you have any questions, put it for us in the chat. So we are here. Hey, y'all, tuning in from working overtime because Melon SC 3.5 ain't gonna pay for itself. No, ma'am, it is not gonna pay for itself.
No.
And speaking of which, let us talk about 3.5. Melon SC 3.5. Oh, look at me. I'm getting fancy. I know how to do it.
Yeah, I see you.
Hold on, wait. How to take a hold on, wait.
You
Don't
gotta
tell
go back to
me.
the comments.
Don't tell me. I'm gonna figure it out.
Figure it out.
Oh, look at me. Shout out to me. Okay, so guys, what she's talking about is the
myself.
Group 0.5 group cruise. This is our very next group cruise. It is in March of 2025. It is leaving from Puerto Rico and it's on Virgin Voyages, the Resilient Lady. I know we have the Black Mermaid here because we always got to represent for the Valiant Lady, but it is on the Resilient Lady. This mermaid is not on that ship, okay? And it is going to Tortola, Barbados, St. Lucia, Antigua, St. Martin, and back to San Juan. There is only 1 day at sea.
That's so
The
dope.
ports
Amazing.
are porting. The sun shall be sunning.
I'm gonna change, like, not just adults only edition. It's really exotic Caribbean edition.
Oh, we love an exotic Caribbean.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Clearly, we know it's adults only.
Right. That goes without saying.
It goes without saying. We like to be exotic.
Exotic
Okay.
Caribbean.
So yes, if you guys would like to go, it is simply a link that you use and you book the cruise yourself. You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to give me your credit card information. You just go online and you book yourself, my dear. If anybody is watching this and they booked the cruise, they booked that cruise and they didn't contact me after they booked and did not have communication
Confirmation.
and a confirmation saying I received your booking, then I did not receive your booking. So please make sure that you reach out to me so that I can tell you, hey, yes, I received your
Because there are
booking.
some that, you know, they booked and we added them to the list because we got the reservation. But
Yeah,
I
I
feel
feel
like-
like there's somebody out there
I feel
who
like it
just
could
is
be
saying
several.
to themselves, like, yeah,
I'm
I'm going
going
to
on-
Melon 3.5.
And then if
And
doesn't
and
get
they
transferred,
never contacted
then-
us. But we have to actually
Yeah.
transfer your booking into it's called a circle. We have to take your booking and move it into the circle. 1, so you can also get extra on board credit. And 2, so that we know who we have participating.
And none of that is to be mean or any of those things. It is because we are putting effort and work into planning and putting all this together, and that is how we get paid.
Heavy on the effort. It's the effort for me. Shout out to Juan. How are you? Yvette. Kenya, how are you? Travel with Gail. Karen Lewis, thank you so much for joining the membership yet again, my dear. Jazzy, you look toned. Oh my God, inspirational. Need to re-up my Peloton subscription. Really? I'm sitting here looking at myself like, girl, I need to get with it. But-
Seeing your progress.
I'm not seeing no progress, but thank you. I appreciate
That's what you keep
it.
saying.
No, it's
Everyone sees it except you.
no, I don't see it, but I appreciate the compliments. Thank you so very much. Thank you. You guys are making me push, giving me the fight to keep fighting. Because boy, I said to Richard, I said, I'm over this. I'm ready for a glass of wine. And he's like, just keep going strong. I'm like, I can't keep going strong. Aren't I having like antioxidants and grape juice? And that's great.
We're supposed to be able to drink 1 glass of wine and be okay.
Richard, it's been 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks.
It's only been a week.
No, it has not been a week.
It feels like 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. We didn't drink last Friday, and then the last time we had it was the Friday before last.
Do you want to vote again?
No, just forget it.
You don't like the way the last vote turned out?
No, it's fine. Well, the new bucket hats will be ready. I'm gonna be honest with you. We have not ordered anything from Melon.
No.
We have not ordered no visors. We have not
I
ordered.
was talking to a vendor about some of these hats. He has a really nice one, but it's really that one is
what
not
kind of hats?
these kind of hats.
Oh,
but
like a
it's
dad
not.
cap. Yeah, I love those hats.
It's not the one I was looking at. Is not as unisex. I feel like it's more male.
No, I want like you know what hat I want.
Yeah.
Make sure. Well, you always run it by me before you. go out and buy bulk.
Yeah, we gotta look at a couple options, but we
Yeah.
do gotta get hats back one day though,
We
because now
will.
we have only winter hats.
And we haven't even put the winter hats up. We have like
Yeah.
a few products that we have not even
Yeah,
put
we're holding out
up
on.
for sale. And I'm like, Richard, we have all these boxes of stuff. Just very busy. But they will
Well, we what do we say August would be?
money making August.
So we gotta make the money.
Richard.
And
You've
next
been,
month-
you've been making the money like at your actual physical job, like your
All
real
the
job.
ways. We have to make it in all
I
the
mean,
ways.
these are real jobs, but
All the ways. We gotta make
But
this
you
money making August.
you kind of dropped off on a couple of things because you've been working so much. You
Well,
got
September's spend the money September.
Oh, honey, don't tell me that.
Ooh, she like that.
I like that. Can we start early?
I thought we started already.
I know you got me those nice headphones. I got a cart on to check out on when I get off of this.
Where's that?
Shh, don't you worry about a thing.
I gotta refresh myself on what happened on this shit.
Diana is booked for Melina C 3.5. She was on 2.5, so she already knows the vibes. And she is coming back to Puerto Rico with us. So I'm excited to see her and John again. Hey, Sean, how are you? Janisa says, I'm working this OT, going to be there. You go ahead and get them coins, girl. You better work that OT and don't let it work you. Kiana, how are you? Lynetta says, it's the job for the work that goes into a group cruise.
Right.
It's yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot of work to
That's a job too.
what?
With all the communication in between.
Yeah.
It's crazy because every day I wake up, I got like all these emails that people are responding to me during daytime hours. Well, business hours. It's a lot.
You will be last to.
Are we ready for
purchased
the
my
first?
airfare yesterday. I can't wait.
Okay, we go.
Wait, who's quality childcare? I can't remember who's quality childcare. I forgot the person. But I'm glad you purchased the airfare. I'm guessing that we've communicated whoever quality childcare that you booked. I don't be knowing people's names. Hey, Tashara, back from an interesting semi side to side on a seashore in Utopia. I hope that you enjoyed. And whenever you're ready to set up your booking, let me know. I gave you my number, so just give me a ring a ding ding. You will be the last to see it. I will be the last to see what? I don't remember what we were talking about. Agreed. You should take progress. Oh, I will be the last to see my weight loss.
Right.
I guess you should take progress photo. It might be easier to see improvements that way. I don't be feeling like sending them no camera and taking no pictures.
I had told you that before you started like anything.
I mean,
but-
Vanessa said that she can see progress, but I'm just like, girl, I don't see nothing. But thank you. Once I get rid of the 2 lines in my neck, one here and one here, then I feel like I got some progress.
That's the goal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I don't feel like I got a thick neck. Yo, my neck is like a football player, right? Like that's how I feel. Like I just feel like I got like a neck. Like she got neck. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I looked at airfare yesterday. It clicked off. Yeah, the airfare is airfaring. I would suggest that you do Google Flights and do the alert so that it lets you know when it's really cheap. Like,
oh my God, I meant to do that first. I didn't even do that. Yeah, I said I was going to do it last night.
yeah, we didn't do it for ourselves.
But here we are. Giving
Hey,
it
Jasmine,
away.
I sent you an email. Want to put a deposit down for 4.0. You did? Oh, did I miss that email? Did you just maybe you sent it while I was asleep? All right, Rich, go ahead and I'll give you a call tomorrow. All right.
You want to start with question number 1?
Oh, that is so funny because that was what the question was going to be that I was going to ask.
Oh my God.
We're
Oh.
totally in sync.
Definitely.
Go ahead, Rich.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for like some kind of cue. Okay, so we're going to start the contest. Here's how it works. You are going to email us when you have all the... Let's get one of those with the email up there. I don't think the After Dark... It says it really, really small on the bottom. So let me put the other one up. Okay. The email address is a little bigger on this one. So let's leave that one up. So you'll email us when you have the answer to all 5 questions. Don't email us before that. Don't email us for each question. And if you know the answer to the question, do not put it in the chat. If you put it in the chat, we're going to have to block you for the night.
Not block you for the night.
Yeah. We got to be, it has to be extreme.
Like that never was a rule, but now that's a new rule you just came up
Extreme
with.
consequences.
Go ahead.
Don't mess this up.
Okay.
All right. And that's kind of it. So 5 questions.
Pretty damn extreme this man is, huh? All right.
So it's got to be.
All right.
Question number 1. Not a word. Not saying anything in the chat because they think I'm gonna block them.
Just go ahead.
So, all right. Question number 1. What kind of cabin did we book on the Icon of the Seas? What is the name of that cabin? Maybe you know the category. You don't have to be that specific. But what type of cabin did we book on the Icon of the Seas?
Shoot, I don't remember the name of that.
That's question number 1.
Okay. All right, guys. That was question number 1. Don't type it in the chat. Write it down on a start an email. All right, and don't send us email 1, 2, 3. Don't send us 5 emails either. Wait till we finish at the end and then send email. Auntie Karen, give it a month. Give it a month so that you can see when the quote is. Oh, quality childcare is April. April Washington? I think I'm gonna be shouting at your government. Sean said yes, 2.5 was on point. It was on point. Sean, you coming back? Are you coming back? Let
No,
us
I
know.
just I'm editing that when we went to Razzle Dazzle and Sean insisted on biting into the bacon on a shot. So just know it made the vlog. It's making the vlog. With you biting the bacon. Everybody else is like
tearing up some bacon. I'm like, what are you talking? Oh, I forgot. We had a group brunch. That was
yeah.
Yes. All right. Valencio Stefan says, please take it easy, guys. Just checking. No rush, Rich. Been working hard, so need well rested. Oh, what was you gonna say?
Can you mute it for a second? I gotta ask you a question.
Oh, sure. I'm sorry. I'll get right back to you. You very specific.
You gotta give like one hard one.
Yeah,
you know?
one hard one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Work for it.
They gotta work for it. I had to work to buy this gift.
That's a fact.
Like, and I had to fly home with that, put it in my luggage, weigh down my luggage a little bit more.
You gotta pay to mail it. So.
I'm really just sitting here thinking, like, is this the actual gift that I bought? But it is what it is at this point. Like, it is what it is. Anyway, all right, we are continuing on. Oh, Valencio in Sydney, I got your voicemail. I've been so busy, I didn't get a chance to call you back. You guys are so welcome, and you know what we're talking about. I gotta tell all our personal business, but you guys are so welcome. Just Jay Renee, happy Friday, and thank you guys. That was a very nice voicemail you left. I played it for Richard. He's like, oh, that was really sweet.
Yes, very nice. Thank you guys.
Yes, hold on.
I need one more.
Let's see. Yes, I plan on it. My birthday is on the 15th. Oh, come on now.
Okay.
This is the perfect. Come on now, Sean. We want to see you there, having a good time, getting that tan on. Yes. Listen, I mean, I think that us as Black people, we need to just realize that, yes, we like to lay out too. You know, not everybody, but it's okay. I think, you know, that us as Black people, we not suffer, but we have low vitamin D. I think on these vacations, guys, get in a lawn chair. What do you call those things? A beach chair. Put some sunscreen on and just lay out. I want to see everybody come home a shade darker. I want you to actually look like you came from a tropical vacation. We all need to get a nice tan. Come back sun-kissed. Okay? Yes.
Okay.
Catherine said I need to learn lip reading. Oh my gosh. Hello to this is a new name. The Mrs. Ed Thattis. Hi. How are you? I'm sorry. I hope I'm not pronouncing your last name wrong. How are you? Janisa says, take those pictures. They do help you see it. Okay. Okay. Gifted Mike says, nah, stop. Violating your own neck is crazy. Listen,
Like,
if I'm not honest with myself, then who is going to be
hey,
honest?
hey, it's better to come from you than anyone else.
I can't just be sitting up here
I
living
guess.
in a land of delusion.
That's good because people be delusional about everything.
I literally said to you, I feel like I'm getting big. Like, I feel like my hips is getting bigger. I feel like my butt is getting bigger. I feel like Vanessa just be having me doing these goddamn squats, and it's just making my butt bigger. And I told her, I would like to go back to being a flat cakes. I don't want no fatty. I want a flatty. Like,
Well, it's not the direction you're going in right now. But
give me some flat cheeks so I can start all over again. Like, I'll take the flat cheeks for 100, please. But it's not going that way. They're just getting more plump. The cheeks are getting more plump. What was that? Your belly?
I hope that didn't come across on like the mic.
Child.
There's nothing I could do. It was
What
just,
are you in there? Rumpelstiltskin?
it was just gas moving around. I ate that.
It wasn't like you like passed gas, but you know how your stomach
When it
makes
just-
noises?
I was still digesting. Remember, that was really not the move. Ate, but I didn't eat that much. Ate and then went to sleep immediately for an hour. So my body's just realizing, oh, we got food in here. We might need to do something with that.
Okay.
That's how it's going down.
Those pictures, they do help you see it. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Valerie says, hello, Rich and Jazzy.
You got salsa
Hello.
water?
No, I have nothing. You made me run down.
Did the people
here.
vote for you? Are they giving
Vote?
you wine or no?
Vote for me? Wait, I didn't ask them to
Oh.
vote. Are they giving me wine?
I don't want their opinion.
Like, I don't want their opinion. Are they giving me wine? Hey, Valerie, how are you? Venus. Oh, Captain Cool. Captain Cool. No, it's all right. It's all right. You know that drink I just had though? That probiotic drink, those kombucha thing?
Yeah.
That wasn't a kombucha though. That was a different type of like prebiotic type drink that I just drank upstairs with the pineapple. Oh my gosh, so good.
What was it?
So it was like a pineapple soda, but it has no sugar. It tastes like a pineapple soda, but it's not soda. It wasn't an Olipop. I don't know what it was, but it was on sale this week and it was very delicious. I need to go back and look at it in the garbage can and make sure I purchase that again because that pineapple was pineapple-ing. It was really good. Hello, Sheila. Happy Friday to you as well. Nina said, oh, I need a squat workout. Yeah, girl. Get your squats. Build that booty, girl. It's a play on Edwards, my last name. It should be read like Ed. That is.
Ed that is. Ed that is. The Ed that.
Ed that is.
The Mrs. Ed that is. You really made that confusing for us there, but we figured it out. I see what you did. Ed that is. But it is not easy to read.
That is her last name. Ed that is.
No, her last name is Edwards, but Ed that is.
How you think people gonna figure it out?
Well, the only way they'll figure it out is when she types this
Right.
actual sentence out. So
I'm like, oh, I thought like she
It's-
had some like
I think it's more of
cultural
a.
last name that I've never heard of.
No,
Like,
it's more like a if you know, you know.
her
If
last
you
name
know
is
it's Miss Edwards, then you know. But if you
I
don't
will
know,
refer to her as Mrs. Edwards.
then you add that to it.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Edwards. You completely confused me. I travel with Gail. I'm booked on that cruise 3.5 since March. I will wave to you as I pass with my Melana's Sea shirt on. Okay, we will see you on the ship, Gail. Yeah, it's funny. It's not funny, but it is interesting to see how many other people have already had this.
A
cruise
lot of
booked.
people chose that one
A lot of
already.
people have
Yeah.
already chose that time to cruise. Gina said, I had to wake up to make brown stew snapper for dinner.
That sounds good, Gina.
Sounds good. Yes. I was almost down for the count.
I was trying to sit there and figure out how we're going to tell these people we might not be able to go live if Jasmine don't want to wake up.
It was a little struggle. I was up since 6 a.m, so I was like, I was gonna tell Richard, cancel it. All right, doing well. We are doing great. Thank you very much. Let's move on to question number
Question number 2. Okay, so if you're just entering, we're doing a giveaway. If you watch our Icon of the Seas series, when you have the answer to all 5 questions in your emails, do not put the answer in the chat, else we'll have to disqualify you. So question number 2 is, where did we celebrate our 100K dinner? That's question number 2. Where did we celebrate our 100K dinner? Celebrating our 100,000 on YouTube. And question number 1 was, what type of cabin did we book on Icon of the Seas?
Alicia says that Canada Dry has a new soda too. Oh, I love a good Canada Dry. Is that the one with the pineapples in it, or was that like AI? When I saw it online, that soda they made like a pineapple ginger ale. Is that the one we're talking about?
Isn't it getting confusing on the internet with all the AI stuff?
People was just making up things
Just for clickbait.
About and,
yeah,
guys,
it's weird. And it's only getting worse and worse, and it's going to continue.
How are we going to know what's real and what's fake nowadays?
On social media now, one of the questions when you upload is this AI? Like, was this altered?
Yes.
When you make your YouTube videos?
Michael, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, thank you for help booking 4.0 and the tag on Facebook about the Virgin Voyage itinerary. I found that I'm moving from BHM. Is it Baltimore? BHM. Gosh, guys, excuse my ignorance, but I don't know what BHM is. Someone tell me in the chat. To San Francisco for a new job in 5 weeks.
Ooh.
I need to
Congratulations.
See if I can take that time off now. Congratulations. That's
Hope the
amazing.
new job comes with a big pay increase.
Right, because San Francisco is a very expensive place to live. Like,
oh, that's right.
Most expensive
the
place
most,
to live
right?
in America. So, yes, that place, I'm sure they paying the coins for you. Oh, Birmingham, Alabama. Oh, moving from Birmingham, Alabama, all the way to San Francisco. Wow.
That's a big move.
That's a huge move. Congratulations. Look, Michael is young. That is what being young is all about, living your life. If you don't like it, guess what? You can always go somewhere else if it don't work out because you are young and you can change.
Or you go back home. If you don't like nothing.
Go right on back to Alabama. Yes. Such a New Yorker thing to do, right?
New Yorkers are horrible.
We are mad horrible.
Terrible.
Yo, like,
as soon as you leave the tri-state area,
I remember when
everybody's country.
I will never forget. We were driving,
even in New Jersey,
somewhere, and my mom was like, "Oh, we were going to like Biloxi or something like that." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm driving through Alabama." She's like, "Alabama."
I guess it's right next door.
So, like, when you live in New York, a New Yorker in their mind, like a real New Yorker, is the only places we know is New York City.
No, because the born and raised
Florida.
New Yorkers, they just think the world revolves around
New York. And
especially,
it does though.
And it does. Especially the ones in Brooklyn. Because Brooklyn also thinks that even the other boroughs all
revolve around
them.
Yeah.
It's just the
New York state of mind.
Yeah,
and
literally.
I'm like, Alabama. Alabama, like what? Like just to think about Alabama, and it's like, yo, there's bad people that live in Alabama. Like it
just sounded so far when you live in New York.
Yeah,
that's why.
And now that we live here in Georgia, it's like, oh,
it's still
like an hour
sounds far.
It's like an hour and a half
because
away.
of the mentality.
Yeah, even when it's still, if we like drive through Alabama, I'm like, yo, we really are in Alabama. It's really cool. Like I'm like I really live in the South. Like really live in the South. That's crazy.
I feel like we forget sometimes.
Yeah. You know why? Because it's mad New Yorkers out here.
Yeah.
And they don't. And like, we only, like, we associate with the other New Yorkers out here. So it's just like, oh, okay.
Feels like home.
Feels like home to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of people asking me all my accent. And, I went to Pony Big Tam today. And the man was like, where are you from? I was like, New York. He's like, I knew it. I'm like, you got me there, buddy. Like,
yeah, they do that a lot.
But then I found out he's from Pennsylvania. I'm like, oh, so whatever.
That's why, especially like I feel like here, I feel like nobody's from here. You don't meet a whole lot.
I don't meet a whole lot of people that are actually from born and raised in Atlanta. Yeah. Hello, so where did they move? Sensational Sights. Hello, how are you? Maybe I'm just not communicating with these type of people. Like,
that's what it is.
That's from here.
Yeah, that's what it got to be.
She is booked on 4.5. Come on, Sensational Sights. We will see you there. I don't know who Sensational Sights is, but I'm sure we already spoke. Y'all be having different names everywhere. That's why y'all confuse me. But obviously we spoke and I booked you on the
I
cruise.
guarantee she got a different name on Facebook.
Yeah,
and
we have it.
and a different name on Instagram.
Hey, Christina, how are you? No need to apologize. We get it. Everybody has a life. Battle Rap fan says, Rich and Jazz, what's up?
What's up?
Ever goes, oh, I know. Come on, Rich, with the teacher name ID. Birmingham, Alabama. Everybody's saying, hey, Kelly, how are you? Hey, Michael. Oh, we talking about her brown stew fish. Congrats, bro. Much blessings. Yeah, that's really nice. Again, congratulations to Michael. That's really, really dope. We can't wait to meet you on the Carnival celebration. Yes. Oh, speaking of which, what he is talking about, because I'm just gonna be dropping these in the middle of the oh, wait, hold on. Richard is telling, I don't need no help. She's an independent woman. I don't need no help. She's an independent woman. I'm gonna figure it out. Let me be a big girl and figure it out. Bam! What he's talking about? You still never uploaded the newer one, but it's okay.
It'll serve the same purpose.
It's the celebration for me, July 20th, 2025. We are going on the celebration. The reason why we're going on the celebration is because this is going to be the first time the celebration is going to Celebration Key. It's not going to be the first ship, but it's going to be the best ship that's going there. Okay, we're also going to Grand Turk, Amber Cove, and Nassau. So come with us as we go and explore this new Celebration Key. We just got news today that Celebration Key, of course, corny. You can't use your drink package out there on Celebration Key. Surprise, surprise, Carnival. They're going to say, oh, because it's not a private island. It's really disappointing.
Very disappointing.
Very disappointing, but that's what they did with but why would they say because it's not a private island? When you go to Half Moon Key and Princess Key, you can't use your drink package there either.
So where do you use it?
You have to use it on their shit. I don't like that. I don't like that
You're
about Carnival.
only 15 drinks.
Yeah.
Come on, Carnival.
Carnival, do better. Like
Royals got you there.
Royal definitely has them there. I mean, Royal definitely has them there with the drink package anyway because it's unlimited.
They copied Royal with the Cocoa Beach Club. Did you see that? They have their own version of it.
Do they?
Yeah, you can pay for
an elevated experience.
Mhm.
They're giving out lobsters.
They didn't say what the menu is, but they completely copied Cocoa Beach Club on that one.
Oh, okay. All right. So we read all of these. I work in tech, and the amount of AI that is leveraged within the jobs and now to obtain jobs is insane. I bet.
Yeah.
Go get the case of Poppy probiotic soda from Costco. It's on sale until Sunday.
Was that good?
I've never tried a Poppy.
Do you know what it is?
I never
I don't know what it
tried
looks like.
Olipop. I've never tried Poppy. I don't know what none of
Mm.
those things taste like. I know whatever I just had. I can't even tell you the brand. It was
Just
really
know
good.
it was good.
It was really good. If
Well,
it
don't throw
tastes
the
like
bottle
that-
out.
No, I have another can of a different flavor in the fridge. I had bought 2 cans. I have like a berry kind. I don't know. Anyway, but thank you for the tip, Venus. More than likely, I'm not gonna make it to Costco by Sunday. But
It's not looking good.
It's
Oh, we
not-
got to renew our membership.
yes.
So if we go to Costco, on top of what you buy, we got to renew the membership. So,
just another bill.
but if we didn't go by Friday, we don't go to on the weekends. So
I'm definitely not going to no
that's
Costco on Saturday or Sunday.
Costco out here on every Costco, I think anyway, on a Saturday, Sunday,
Mm-mm. The best,
I'm good.
Yeah, the best time to go to Costco is like a
Monday morning.
Monday morning or in the evening. It's not bad.
Yeah, Mondays people just don't go grocery shopping.
Like right after girls
Yeah.
get out of school or something. No, you're just on time, Michael. And welcome in. And yes, it was the pineapple and grape on Facebook. Not sure if it was AI. Okay, so you saw that too, right? Don't sleep on Alabama. Oh, I'm completely sleep on Alabama. Completely. Congratulations on your new job. I always thought anything past Jersey was the country. Everything past
That's-
Jersey
see?
is the country. It is.
Yeah,
it is.
it's not just us saying this. This
Everything
is the
past,
whole mentality.
everything past New Jersey is country, and everyone has country accents. Like it is country. Everyone talks with a country accent, and it's like, yo, like what? That's a fact. Me being and living in New York, everybody else in the country. Wait, I'm from Brooklyn, right? It's true. Home is in Alabama. I grew up in Chicago, but went to college here. Oh, I planned private events for Top Golf. Oh, cool.
Wow.
And we're opening a new venue in San Francisco. Thanks for the love, everyone. Oh, very nice. We literally live right by a Top Golf.
Yeah, we live a few minutes from one.
Yes.
That we've been
very
to
close.
like
one time.
once.
I found them very pricey. That's why we never went back. Like, maybe we should go back. It's a cool little date night.
It wasn't
hang
on
out.
Groupon?
No.
I feel like it used to be. I don't remember.
I don't feel like it never was.
I thought I saw it on there.
You go spend some money when you go to Top Golf. It's a
Maybe that's
by
why
the
we
time
didn't
you
go
get
back.
by the time you get drinks, food,
Well, we should
you
go.
pay for it. Yeah.
That's good for once in a while. We should try it again. It's been a while. The girls are
Top
like,
Golf is a
million
cool spot.
times
I mean, we literally
older.
drive by it all the time. We never
Yeah.
go. But it's a
let's
cool
go
spot.
before they turn around and close down, and we'll say, "Oh, remember they used to be by our house, and now we got to drive all the way to Buckhead."
Yeah. Well, it's in West Midtown.
Oh yeah.
Brooklyn in the house. Yes, we know you Brooklynites love to shout out Brooklyn. The world does revolve around New York City. It does. Upstate doesn't even matter. It might as well be Alabama, right? If you tell me you're from upstate New York, you might as well say you live in
Yo,
Alabama.
don't you hate when you're on a cruise and people be like, "Where you from?" "Oh, I'm from New York." "Oh yeah, what borough?" "Oh, from
I'm from
Schenectady." What?
Oh,
What?
Binghamton.
That's not
what is
New York.
Yeah, like,
Get out of here, South Canada.
like, excuse me, where? Oh, I'm from Buffalo. Or from Rochester.
Anything.
Excuse me. Don't even say you're from New
Right.
York. You might as well just say you're from Rochester. And people are like,
Oh,
where's Rochester?
You are Canadian.
They don't even have New York accents. Like, they just don't. Yeah, they don't even have a New York accent with those people that live over there. Stop and say hi to me next time you roll through Alabama. Oh, I don't plan
We
on
don't know.
rolling through Alabama no time soon.
You going to jump on the ship? They got the 16-day from
Mobile,
Mobile to Seattle.
but we went. It goes to Seattle
It goes all the way to Seattle.
on the Spirit. We already went on that ship, so I'm good.
Oh, okay.
And
I don't have 16 days to spare.
I've
but,
already
yeah.
been on the ship that leaves from Mobile. They need to switch the ship one more time, and then maybe I'll leave from Mobile again. It's a very interesting demographic that leaves from Mobile, Alabama.
But it'll be a different crowd that goes to Seattle.
Oh,
Maybe.
you well, no.
16-day cruises bring out a different crowd.
Okay,
Maybe.
we'll never know because we're not going. I drove through Alabama once, and my friend said, "Alabama, see?"
Yo, you see? I thought it's a whole mentality.
Laugh out, so true. I'm a Long Island girl, and even I get hate from other
Oh,
New
yeah.
Yorkers.
You got to tread lightly there with the
Oh, Long
Island.
Island, yeah.
Long Island. But you could still say
You
you.
could still say, oh yeah, Long Island gets.
But maybe when you
respect,
people
though.
say where you're from, you should just be like, Long Island.
Queens, just say Queens.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, I'm from
Yeah,
Queens.
I'm Queens, and then later on in conversation, just slide it in there, like, yeah, I'm actually like kind of like on the border. of Long Island.
Yeah. Then we have. Can you repeat which email that we should send the answers to?
Oh yeah, put it back up. There.
Yeah, I'll put it back on the screen.
But don't worry, we'll put it up there when it's time to send it. And if you need to know, I can tell you it's a richandjazzyfamily@gmail.com.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. So
Okay.
the email is a rich and jazzy
Yeah,
family
right. Go with rain.
at gmail.com.
And
A rich and jazzy family at
up there and
gmail.com
close the
is
door.
our email
Come on.
address.
Get out of here.
Thanks for asking. All right.
Get out.
Let me take it down. Yeah, go ahead because your TV is very loud.
Come on. Go close that door.
Strange things are happening to me.
Just go and close the door.
Oh my gosh. All right, Roy.
Don't
Don't
be
go
ridiculous.
in my room.
Please go close the door.
So, guys, we have like living in the South. You know those big palmetto bugs that like they call them palmetto bugs, but I know them as damn water bug roaches. Like they live all in our yard and they get in our house from the attic. So we're all like petrified. It's like you might as well have a damn mouse in your house. That's how big they are. Like they'll come through the vents. And that's why Royce just ran down here to tell us about this damn bug that's in her room. And she's afraid. So now Richard is going to Yo, that is one thing I hate about living in the South. Like the bugs. The bugs is crazy. What are you doing down? You're supposed to be going back up with him. Go ahead. Look, you're going to fall. I'm sorry, guys. Let me continue on. Okay. I'm in Alabama, hour and a half from Atlanta. Yes. All right. Kelly says, I just got home from my kids' school football game tonight. The concession stand kicked my butt. Oh, you was look at you. Working a concession stand, volunteering, mom. You on a PTA? You go, girl. Sensational sights. It's Willerton and Linda. Hey. Womp womp Carnival. Right. Womp womp to Carnival for that. That is really whack. But I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Are we surprised? I've already mentally prepared myself for that. That's very lame. Carnival needs to get it together. They do. Can't even copy Royal properly. Look at you, Catherine Cool. Like, yeah, no, we gotta let it rock. I don't care. Like, Carnival ain't paying me. She said they can't even copy Royal properly. I'm not guys, here's the thing. As much as I laugh at Catherine Crew for being loyal to Royal, I'm not loyal to Carnival either, so I don't give a damn. Carnival don't give me nothing. So
Carnival has never given us anything.
Carnival could get it too. So I don't care. I do like, listen, I like both cruise lines. I do preferably have a better time on a Carnival cruise than I do a Royal Caribbean cruise.
And I like Royal Caribbean ships better.
Way better. I think the food is better on a Carnival cruise than it is a Royal Caribbean cruise. They both have their pros and their cons.
It's good to do both.
It's good to do both. I don't think that anyone here should be like, oh, I'm never going on Carnival cruise. Oh, I'm never going to Royal Caribbean. Like,
don't rule them out completely. I get it if you don't want to go back on the old ships and stuff, but when they have something new, you should try it.
Yeah. Carnival have to do better.
Are we ready for another question?
That's so ridiculous that the drink package cannot be used on the private island. That's not, maybe she didn't say that's not fair. That sucks. You can't use a drink package, but like you say, same with the Half Moon Key. Yep, exactly. Guess I'll be drinking fruit juice and water until I get back on the ship. Right, crazy. That is so.
Damn, you know what? That's even worse because I was looking at getting a cabana, and a cabana doesn't come with drinks.
Yeah, so you would have
so
to
then y'all gonna have me out there swiping my card for drinks too?
You have to pay for drinks on top of the drink package that you already purchased, on top of the cabana that you already purchased. I ain't get no damn cabana. You gonna sit on the edge of the pool.
The cabana's right. The same, but because the cabana money could go towards my drinks.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy. That is so whack. Super whack.
Yeah, I gotta think about that now.
Then you know something? You know how I know they're full of BS though? Because when you go on Virgin Voyages, it's not a private island.
Right.
Guess what? Your bar tab works in Bimini. Your bar tab works in Bimini when you go on Virgin Voyages. So Carnival, that excuse that you guys just came up with is BS.
It's a lie.
It's a lie. It's fake. It's phony. You're still in the Bahamas, so you can't even say, "Oh, it's the country's rule." No, because when you go on Virgin Voyages and you go to Bimini, you can use your bar tab out there. So why can't I use my drink?
Explain that one.
Explain that to me.
Unless someone else knows.
Explain that to me, because that don't make no sense. Talking about, but they're gonna say, "Oh, it's a private island. It's not a private, because it's not a private island." Well, on your private island, we still can't use it. So when can we use it? Just on your ship?
Right. Don't sell the drink package.
But that's the thing. That's my qualm with that's my problem with Carnival.
Their drink package it sucks.
You only get 15 drinks. Well, that's a lot, but it always makes you pay, like, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Like when I go on Royal Caribbean, I don't even think about how many drinks I had or how many, like sometimes I may only have 3 drinks in a day, but it is, you know, I don't have to think. Like I feel like when I have a Carnival drink package, I'm making sure no matter how much I don't feel like drinking, I'm getting those 15 drinks. Like,
yeah, I can't stand that.
Yeah. You ready for the next question?
Yeah. All right, we'll get back to, well, we got Thalia's World.
She says,
I'm booking my
on
first cruise.
with my son, summer of 2025. Very nice. Enjoy.
Hope it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so question number 3 on our list of giveaways. Please do not put the answer in the chat. Question number 3 is, what excursion did we do in Coco Cay? Question number 3, what excursion did we do while we were in Coco Cay? Question number 2 was, where did we celebrate our 100K dinner? Question number 1 was, what kind of cabin did we book on the Icon?
Boss Mom says, wait, what's wrong with Alabama? Nothing is wrong with Alabama. What we were saying is, when you grow up in New York City and you hear Alabama, you just
talk
think
about
like,
the mentality of it.
yeah, just Alabama is country, it's in the South, like Alabama. It's just Alabama. We have nothing against Alabama. Just hearing the words Alabama, just like Alabama. Top golf is fun, despite the fact that I almost swung myself into the pit.
Damn. You gotta stand back and
thought
practice
you was
a little
playing
bit.
baseball?
All right. She got into it. She almost really got into it.
Very pricey. That's what's keeping these cruises paid for. I heard that, Michael. Yeah, Top Golf is a pricey little night out. Hey, Muñeca, how are you? Thanks for joining us tonight. Jesus Venus, how did you do that? The drinks are strong. Not South Canada. Karen says, noted. I think we're doing our work holiday party there. I'll have to remember that. They do.
Oh, if your job is paying, get your money's worth. Then
get the drink.
But don't end up like Venus. Apparently,
there's a drink there that say it's for 2, and I promise you, it's not for 2. Like, it is not
what
for
was
2.
It?
Remember, it's like a punch in a bowl. I promise you, that drink is only for 1 person. You know what I'm talking about? It's like $25. How do you not remember that drink? It's good though. It's like a punch.
Nope, we got some
Rochester in
we got
the
some
chat.
South Canadians in the house.
I live in Schenectady. Next one says, but from Queens. Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. MSC is coming to Texas next year.
Yeah, that's gonna be big. They got a nice ship going there too.
Looking forward to Virgin Voyages cruise in March. Are you coming, Natasha? Are you coming on a group cruise? Or are you going on your own cruise? Shelly T says, that's right. Keep Richard's hands off that button. You do a better job.
Block.
Oh my gosh. I take my time and I go through it. Richard be ready to go. In Chicago.
That's why look at how much you got left.
It's okay. In Chicago, we hate when people from the burbs try to claim Chicago. Oh, yeah. I grew up in Boston, but moved to Rochester as a teenager and my accent changed. Everybody wanted to hear me say car and park. Pamela says, the thought of driving through Alabama sounds crazy. I'll take the roughest streets of Brooklyn instead. It does.
That's a New York mentality.
That's the New York mentality. Because it's just like, you want us to drive through Alabama? Don't stop nowhere. I remember we were just like, don't stop nowhere. Keep going. Just keep going. Oh, you heard me singing Toy Story. Gosh, I thought Baltimore, D.C. was bad. Well, DMV, as they like to call themselves. They come from the palm trees. Who comes from the palm trees? Speaking of MSC and MSC in Texas, are there any plans for Carnival to update their cruise terminal? Royal and MSC have brand new terminals there. You know Carnival ain't updating no.
They're not right. Terminal. Not till something breaks.
Yes, probably. A water bug is a cockroach. Indeed, it is in the cockroach family. But these, when you actually look them up, they're called palmetto bugs. But yes, they are in the cockroach family.
Yeah, that's what they call them here. But
they live
some
in
big roaches.
Everybody has them. Everybody. Yeah. The funny how the kids in school, they talk about it. They're like, we have these big bugs. They're all in their schools.
All the kids come home like, oh, so got roaches. Like, oh.
I don't think you consider that having roaches.
But kids don't know the difference in like those versus like the German roaches you might have.
Right. It's not considered like, oh, you walk in your kitchen is them big ass bugs just walking around all in your counter.
Those bugs are huge.
Those bugs are huge.
You can't even like splat them on the wall because it will stain your wall. You can't even
catch them like that. First of all, they're mad fast.
You have to. The best case scenario is vacuum them. You got to have a vacuum ready for them.
They're horrible. If you guys live in the South, you know what I'm talking about. They are insane. I hate them. Oh no, you got to shoot those. See?
Right, you have a whole mad holes in the house.
Woo child, I don't blame you, Royce. Yeah, them things is huge.
Royce like, I'm not even going
The
back.
back to school fever. Okay, no thanks about the bug. Like roaches look at you crazy when you try to kill them. My sis put a screen on all of her vents. It stopped. Oh, you can put a screen? We gotta look at that.
Yeah, maybe that's what we need. Because they're coming in from somewhere, right?
They are coming in from somewhere. And then they could also be coming in from the basement because it leads out to our yard.
Yeah.
Because
And I
they
gotta
be in the basement too.
I gotta go spray around the house again.
Yo,
maybe that'll help.
Remember when we used to be on the deck and they just be like
oh my god. But you know what? Cementing that area, it cut down like the ones like in our bedroom because that was directly by our bedroom.
Yeah, well now we got to do the rest of the yard.
We need to cement the whole surrounding.
I don't want a piece of grass. I don't even want to see a tree. I don't want to see a bush. I don't want to see a little patch of grass in my yard. I want not cement. I want a nice bricked yard. You want cement? Like,
no, I want cement over there so I know those bugs can't go nowhere.
Oh my gosh.
Can't even go in between a brick.
I broke my ankle running from one of those bugs when it flew at me. I remember when I first seen one and I thought I had a panic attack. I wasn't here screaming, but now I'm like used to them, but they're still horrible. It's still horrible to just, you could be minding your business and then you see walking up the wall like a tarantula. Like they're just so annoying. And they're more, you don't see them it's in the summertime you see them. It's just horrible. I can't wait for the season to be over. I love the summer, but like when it starts getting cool outside, you don't see them no more.
You know what is the bad part too? The mosquitoes. That is one of the worst things of the summer. It got a little better, but I think after I sprayed, but all that rain, I feel like it just washes away the spray. Because I definitely got bit today.
I got bit too. I got bit right here.
While I was waiting for rain over there.
It's good to do all major cruise line. I've done 6 out of the 9. I don't know how many we've done. I feel like the only cruise line I haven't done yet is Princess and Holland that I can think of on top of my head, like major cruise line.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Been waiting to go on Royal Caribbean for a long time. Never been. You should try it out.
But you gotta choose the right one because some are a lot better than others, and the crowd is a lot different than others.
I would say go on Oasis class or Freedom class ship as your first.
It also depends where you live.
And also your budget. The cabana should at least include beer and water. It don't even include a bottle of water. Do it. Fake news Carnival. Ever since you can get drinks with your drink package. Right. Even on MSC, you can use your drink package out there on a private island.
Yeah, Norwegian.
That pisses me off, Carnival. Norwegian's free at sea all the way from me. Yeah, I gotta get back on Norwegian.
We gotta go back to that private island because I've seen videos and it looks like they stepped their game up since the last time we've been.
Yeah, last time we've been to Norwegian's private island, Royce. That was Royce's second, right?
Yeah,
we went for his second.
And I remember
birthday.
they had like really nice themed bars and stuff there. Yeah, we gotta get back there.
I feel like next time we go to book a cruise, we just don't need to look at Royal. We don't need to look at Carnival. We don't need to look at Disney. We always look at Disney. We don't need to look at like what.
We need to put Norwegian on the radar.
We need to put Norwegian on the radar. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Where were we? Here.
We're up to there. Do you think it's better to get a drink package for a kid that likes soda? So if you're gonna get the adult drink package, I would say no, because then you can like every time you order a cocktail on the ship, you can also order a soda for your child. Like if you go on Royal Caribbean, they also give you this cup, and the cup works at the vending machines. So I wouldn't suggest that you go and purchase a drink package for your child because you have the cup, and the cup they can go take that cup and fill it up and get whatever drinks they want. Like when we go on Royal Caribbean, I don't buy like Rain and Royce a soda package or nothing like that.
It's a waste.
Like it's a waste. I give them, if they want to take my cup and get a little drink in it, that's fine. But
I think if you got an older kid that absolutely has to have sodas, then yes. But they could drink water. They could drink juice.
And you can also bring sodas on the ship. So I'd say save your money. Carnival, you could bring 12 cans of soda per person.
I wouldn't pay for it.
I wouldn't pay for it. Royal, you just drink to be drinking because you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alabama moved up on the list. Oh, okay. Oh, Natasha says the group cruise. She's coming on a group cruise.
She said she's sailing in March.
She said on a group cruise.
Oh, right. I thought she was confirming.
Right. That's how I
Yeah.
was going. I was thinking back in my head, what was the first comment?
hmm
Okay, the damn palmetto bugs are insane. They are insane. And they're fast. I believe some of them do
Oh,
fly.
yeah.
Some of them do fly. Like they don't fly like across the room like a fly. They more so like
But
if
like,
you go after it, it'll jump from one side of the wall to like the other side of it. Like really
and
quick.
in that
And it
moment,
glide.
didn't someone just say they broke their ankle because of that?
They're terrible.
I can see how that can happen to you.
We used to live in Huntsville, Alabama, and it was a wonderful place to live. I never thought I would say that is a place we could live after we retired. I heard
Oh.
Huntsville, Alabama is very nice. Yeah, I heard Huntsville is very nice. 2 palmetto bugs fly. Yes, some of them.
Yeah, they could,
yes,
they
they
could
do.
definitely glide.
Yeah. If you have those bugs in your school in New York City, you better shake out your bag when you enter my house. Somebody brought roaches from home.
So this is a different
Yeah,
breed.
it's completely different. It's completely different from like the roaches in New York City and like roaches. I got pest control every 3 months because of palmetto, and I sealed off my chimney. So if you seal off your chimney, you can't use your fire pits.
Well, right. But it has the thing that opens and closes it.
Oh, so ours is sealed.
Yeah, it's closed right now. The what's it called? The damper?
So where the hell are they coming from?
They're coming. They're just always coming in.
Taking my first MSC cruise in May of 2025 on the Seascape out of Miami. I like Sari the best so far between Royal and Norwegian. Okay, nice. Yeah,
I think you'll find MSC that ship to be a really, really good value.
make sure you purchase the specialty dining package.
Right.
You can
Yeah,
get
your experience will be way better.
3 specialty dinings for $100. Definitely do not go on an MSC ship without it because they have some really good specialty dining.
The steakhouse
Steakhouse
is
good.
really good.
Teppanyaki is really good.
It's the best teppanyaki at sea. What else? You like the Mexican place? I didn't eat.
I
there,
did like
but-
the Mexican place. My mom told me that the seafood place was pretty good too.
Yeah, it sounds like all their specialty is really good.
Okay. We have them in Brooklyn, those palmetto bugs. I don't think they like the ones out here. We have scorpions. Melina,
Oh.
don't you live
Right.
in Atlanta? What the hell you mean you got scorpions?
Oh, right. She lives in Atlanta. Oh my God.
I've never seen a scorpion.
What part of Atlanta you live? Scorpion?
Oh my
Sheesh.
gosh. They hate pine sol.
Really?
Yeah, but they be climbing on the walls. Like, what, I'm
Oh.
supposed to just go splashing.
I go throw that outside.
Yeah, we could throw it outside.
Go to somebody else's house.
I live in West Palm Beach now for over 20 years. The bugs live in palm trees. We cut ours down that was near our front door and problem solved. See, we got so many trees cut down, and I'm trying to think.
I think that helped some.
it did help some, but they're coming from somewhere.
We need to cut down more trees.
But what other tree will we cut down?
We can't. They said the city wouldn't approve it.
Right, like, and I said, I don't care, cut it down. He was like, we're gonna fine. I said, we'll pay the fine.
Nah,
rid of the tree.
the fine was like $4,000. That's why when he said that, he said we'll get a fine. I said, okay, how much? I'm thinking he's gonna say like, oh, 500. I was like, we'll pay for that. He said 4,000. I said, whew, leave that tree alone, please.
Save the trees. Come on, Jazzy. It's detailed destruction of new retirement plan. Stay north. Try pest control. You can buy professional grade pesticides. Keep my house right all year. Or as a New York,
Oh.
Dallas, North Carolina, I can't do these bugs.
Take a screenshot of that.
Yes. Because the palmetto bugs is crazy. I had a fight with a water bug once. He won. I left my house.
Oh, damn.
Listen, I had a few fights with these palmetto bugs that I slept in another room. Okay.
You
I
lost
slept-
that one then.
I will wait till Richard get home. Like, listen, it's in here somewhere. Figure it out.
And you know at that moment, it's long gone.
Gone. And then it comes back. And how come they never come out in the daytime?
I don't know. They're waiting for me to go to work at night.
They never come out when Richard is home.
They want to play at night.
They always come out in the daytime. Always. The roach is worse in Dallas, Texas than in ATL. I don't know. I'm not a roach expert. I'm moving to Dallas. I mean,
I hope not to be.
I've never been to Texas. I don't know. I don't know what exterminating potion my husband uses, but I'm in the country, Georgia, Paulding County. He manages to keep them gone. I haven't seen a palmetto cockroacha all
Wow.
summer. Really? You haven't seen one of them all summer?
Oh,
Dang.
he's spraying the hell out of them. That's great.
That's good. Yeah. Venus said, I got stung by a scorpion once in my garage. My hand was vibrating for 30
Oh my
minutes.
God. Damn.
What? Wait, please warn me what these things look like. Like a real scorpion, like a scorpion with tail. Like,
No, I
you
never.
guys have those things just walking around
I didn't
your
think
house?
we need to look out for those here.
Venus said she is going to protest outside of the Norwegian Prima.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah, well, she
Well-
got beef with them, but
Well, there's still other nice Norwegian
Yeah.
ships that I told her she shouldn't give up Norwegian because it's really
yeah,
nice
they're always gonna sail
Norwegian
out of New
ships.
York, other ships.
Water bug fell off the ceiling on me while I was in bed. I was trying so hard to get away. Fell out of the bed, hit my head on a nightstand table. and I oh my god!
Damn, Carolyn,
Ew!
a water bug almost took you out.
Dang.
Sheesh.
Dang. Woo.
Had a lump for days.
That's
Damn,
terrifying.
We should not be laughing at the situation, guys.
That is terrifying. That's terrifying.
That's
Norwegian Norwegian prices have went crazy over the past few years. However, they did go up a lot. That's why I
Yeah.
haven't been on them. Like,
They went up a lot.
they went up a lot.
I think they try to separate themselves and try to push into the higher end space. But
My kids love that cup. When are you doing Holland America? I have no plans on doing it.
We didn't book
anytime
any, but-
soon, but
we'll get there.
I'll get there. I'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there. I definitely don't have it plans in the foreseen future. I get the refresher package on Royal Caribbean. I use my 5 vouchers from my Crown and Anchor status to get alcoholic beverages. Very nice. I'm okay with not using the chimney. Cool on MSC specialty dining. I have to tell my sister's
Mhm.
group.
You told about the package thing, right?
What?
For MSC, the trio, duo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at $100. Yeah, $100 per person for 3 restaurants. What's a good Mexican restaurant in Atlanta? I don't know. We really don't go out to eat like that anymore.
The Mexican, yeah, I don't think I've found Mexican that's like amazing.
Oh my God, you gotta go
yeah, I haven't had that in Atlanta.
And we don't really, I'll be honest with you, I can't recommend restaurants no more because I don't really go out to eat like that. Like, when is the last time we've been to a different type of restaurant?
We don't go out like how we used to go every single Friday, but we use that money to go on cruises.
Yeah, I don't. And if we do like get
Well, we-
takeout, we'll do like Uber Eats.
Mhm.
And I don't really, and I'll order from something that I know. Yeah, I'm really not a, I can't recommend restaurants anymore. The Itsy Bitsy Beetle went up Rich Walter. I think Southern bugs eat good. No thanks. Oh my gosh. I was in Huntsville, Alabama. It's nice. And I went into Buc-ee's for gas. It was huge and overwhelming. Yeah, Buc-ee's is very nice. Buc-ee's is any Buc-ee's. I mean, I feel like I've only been to one Buc-ee's, but Buc-ee's is a very nice gas station pit stop, grocery store, multi-purpose store. Will you ever share how to manage cell phone costs while cruising internationally?
Most of our stuff that we do share, most of our tips, to be honest, than making dedicated tips video, we tried those. We've experimented with that, and I don't know that they work really great for us. So I think we kind of stick to giving you tips on our vlogs. So we're showing our experience, but we take a lot of time out to explain things like that sometimes. In general, for the most part, as soon as I get on any cruise ship, it's on airplane mode and we buy the Wi-Fi. So we don't have no worries there. And when we get to the islands, we'll turn, like with T-Mobile, we'll turn the Wi-Fi off and we will get a text message saying, welcome to so-and-so country. And here you can make free phone calls or text messages cost this, or phone calls cost this.
I mean,
so
you have a certain amount of data that you
Yeah.
can use.
so you know where
per
you stand.
island. Yeah. And then but when I'm on the cruise, if someone has an iPhone, I can text you no matter
Mhm.
what. I'll text people with the iPhone.
Yeah, just make
on
sure to put it on
cruises
airplane
with
mode.
Airplane mode, but we also have the internet to do that.
Yeah.
Jonanethia says, we are from New York City and now we live in the South. We have those bugs that are still outside. We got pest control. Yeah. They are called water bugs for a reason. They mostly show up when it rains and they come through your drain and faucet. Worst thing they can fly.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's the scariest part of it.
Florida has the worst roaches. Oh my gosh. Ever since I saw Honey Shrunk the Kids, I have not really liked the scorpion.
Scarred for life from the movie.
Yeah, I've only seen one this summer and he was already dead, but that's because pest control comes every 3 months to spray the interior and exterior. Very smart. Hello, can Virgin Voyage beds split into 2 twins? Yes, and they're going to be an L shape. So you got to either sleep head to head, one person sleeps head to foot. But yes, they do split. The beds do split. They don't split in Rockstar cabins though, so just keep that in mind. Rockstars are really meant for couples.
You're right. Yeah, they give you a whole bed.
My first unless you're comfortable with your friend, then you can sleep in the same bed or whoever you're going with. My first Norwegian cruise line was $300 a person.
That sounds right. We went for Royce's birthday. I want to say it was like $1,400 for all 4 of us.
It was really,
and that
cheap.
was with open bar.
Mm-hmm.
That was really a good deal.
We booked it like 2 weeks before we went too.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really good deal.
Well, we had a major price drop. If you've not heard this story before, we had a major price drop that particular cruise because that's when Trump had announced that cruises are not going to Cuba, so they had to reroute, and because of that, they had to drop the price because people booked that cruise to go to Cuba. So we got a good deal on it. Mm-hmm. That was the last time we went to that private island.
How many cruises have y'all been on together as a couple in total? That's a great question. Let's look at the list because we actually been keeping a running list.
We started.
We've been on just about every cruise with each other, almost, except for maybe
2.
3. I thought it was 3.
Oh, 3.
Because when I went on my first cruise as a child, so that wasn't with you. Then my second cruise I went on with you.
So then 4.
No, you keep making up numbers.
5.
Like it wasn't that many.
7.
I went on a breakaway with my mom. I went on a cruise with Keyshawn. That was 3.
Okay. Cool.
Is there any other cruise? That's it. That's all I can think of top of my head that I can go on with you.
For the most part, most of them we went on. We have a running list.
Cruise count. Here we go. We have.
What are we up to now?
You forgot to put on. Oh no, we did put the Celebrity Edge. Right, that was our last cruise we went on. Right, Celebrity Edge. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're up to our next. We went to 43 cruises together. Mm-hmm. 43 ships.
And what's the girls up to there?
The girls are up to not 43 ships, but 43 cruises because some things we did repeat. The girls are up to. Rain has 26 cruises. Royce has 25 cruises.
Okay, and pull up we got a country count. Let's see what we did for countries.
Count. Is it country count?
So
Richard has been to 34 countries. I've been to 34 countries. Royce and Rain have been to 18 countries.
They're doing good. They're doing good. Yeah, they're killing it.
When I was their age, I never even left the country. Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So you went on 2 cruises without me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just 2. No, 3 with your mom. You've got.
Yeah. That's the one when. Yeah. That's when COVID had a hit. Remember, we were on the cruise on the Fantasy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Around this time of the year, we always find scorpions. I've never seen a scorpion in person. Now you got me like worried about
I'm paranoid. This. Yeah.
From Miami, I'm okay with bugs and things, but scorpions are another level.
Yeah, it is.
Bucky says very clean bathrooms. They do have very nice clean bathrooms.
That's why that's always our stop now.
Scorpion. It was translucent and it was a baby. Our complex was brand new, built next to a nature preserve. So the front office put letters on everyone's door about scorpions.
Wow.
Oh wow. All right.
Have
you ever been on Royal Caribbean Libya of the Seas?
We have not been on that one.
Never been on that ship. Janice said you need to do the status match because you will get premium Wi-Fi. Once you do a status match because you've been on a Disney cruise, so you can do the status match. Just Google search. I don't even have to send it to you. Just Google search right now, Virgin Voyage status match, and put in your booking number and take a picture of your Disney account, or if you have a Disney card, and do the status match so that you can get the extra perks for status matching. Did you read the next question?
What are we up to? Number 4?
Yes.
All right. So question number 4, do not put the answers in the chat. again. And don't email us until you have all 5 answers. Question number 4 about Icon of the Seas, our vlogs, is how was the balloon drop on night 1? Question number 3 is what excursion did we do on Coco Cay? Question number 2 is where did we celebrate our 100K dinner? Question number 1 is what kind of cabin did we book?
Now, this next question from Charles: does Carnival have punch and rum? Now, no cruise line got punch and rum.
They cannot serve that.
Do you really want people tussling and fighting?
They put that. Some people can't handle one shot.
I don't feel like that shouldn't even be taken as a shot.
It
And I know
burns
people
going
do.
down.
I know people do take it as a shot, but nah. 43 cruises together is so lit. I want to be like y'all. The women in my generation aren't too. Yeah. Well, Gifted Mike, I don't know how old you are, but there are
She's out there,
amazing-
man.
She's
She's out there.
There
For
are
real.
so many women out there that's like traveling the world. You just haven't found her
In
yet.
all ages.
In
It's-
all
yeah.
ages. Look at Melanie at Sea. Look at all the women out there solo traveling. There's so many women out there that's traveling and living life. We didn't go on 43 together. We went on maybe 39 together.
Question
But-
number 4, Gina, is what happened on the night of the balloon drop? At the balloon drop.
But in total, we've been on 43 cruises. It's going to come to a time where I'm gonna go on one extra cruise, and then I'm gonna have to go because we always want to keep it the same amount.
So I'm gonna have to take a L and go on a cruise. I have to call Aki and tell her.
I've already figured out how that's going to work out in the future for the one that I was thinking.
What the one you're thinking of? Where you're gonna send me?
No,
Is that what? No. Where are you gonna send me? Please send me.
where I'm gonna say. Oh my gosh, it's Bucky's.
Just
on
don't send me to like
I-95.
Antarctica by myself.
Is Bucky's on I-95?
Yes, they have on I-95. Yes, but I don't know like in New York area. They have on
no,
I-95
it's in the south.
in
It's
Florida,
like
I-95,
Yeah, Florida. It's not. You're not gonna find it in New Jersey or Pennsylvania or anything. Thanks, Jasmine, best travel agent. Oh, you're welcome. No problem. You can see them at night with the black light. What, scorpions? Who's going scorpion hunting?
Imagine turning on a black light and seeing a scorpion. Sheesh.
As long as we've been living in Atlanta, I've never actually heard anyone say like, "Oh, girl, I had a scorpion around my house." Like, I've never heard no one. Have you?
No.
When you go to work, do people talk to you about scorpions?
Not usually. No.
This is like all news to me. I thought that was something like you live in like Arizona in the desert or
What
something.
about
like
if you
that.
live in New York and then New York problem is rats? That's a way bigger problem.
Wow.
I don't know which one is worse. Which one do I prefer?
I feel like I would prefer to have a mouse in a house. A mouse. I didn't say a rat.
Nah, not a rat. Right? Yeah, a rat.
A
Rat.
mouse.
Ooh.
I can figure out where it came from and plug the hole.
I can't do the mouse. I just cannot do the mouse.
It's a one-time deal.
Nah.
One-shot
Nah,
deal.
I cannot. I can't do the mouse thing, yo. That mouse.
So if we're sitting here right now, you saw a mouse just come
You
up.
got to go ahead and handle that.
I've got to.
What? That you're based on your reaction. It doesn't sound like you're gonna handle it.
Oh,
So it sounds like I'm gonna have to get over it very fast.
you already heard. I ain't gonna tell my story with the mouse interaction,
yeah,
but I've already. We
let's-
ain't gonna talk about
Let's
that
leave
on
it alone.
YouTube.
Let's move on.
I am
PT
terrified.
PTSD.
PTSD. PTSD.
I said, what question number 4? Give
I'm
the mic to-
27. It's a little ghetto around here. I
Oh,
think females would say the same thing.
No, you know what?
Why is it that females?
I think you're coming into the age where it's getting better. I think you're getting into the age where it's getting better. There's hope at 27.
Why did
I
you
thought
say
he was
that?
gonna say he was 21.
How are you gonna give? Why are you giving this man the wrong advice? Like, you
That's
know
not-
anything about dating?
Of course I know.
You know nothing about. We know nothing about dating.
I
We've
know-
been together since we were 18.
I know
and
what
20
I've
years old.
heard. I consult with a lot of people.
Right. You have a lot of guy friends, but all of your guy friends are single.
But I gotta give it. I gotta be
Except
able to
for
give them
one.
advice.
Except for one. Like, so, and how old are they? All your guy friends are 36, 37.
Well, it doesn't
38.
mean they're listening to the advice,
So,
but
where they woman at? It does not get better. It does not get
maybe
better.
it doesn't get better.
It does not get better.
Yeah,
But here's my
that's
thing.
true.
I feel like
But there's
everyone-
hope.
Everyone says the same thing, guys. Oh, it's horrible out here, it's ghetto out here, and then
Yeah.
people say the same thing. So why can't y'all just come together and
Right.
figure out? Oh, it's so weird. I honestly feel bad for people that have to date nowadays. The stories that I hear, I'm just
These are like some of them are horror
and
stories.
it's even worse now with social media, like, because I feel like no one is ever satisfied with who they have.
Social media will really have people confused about reality versus social media.
People also are like all obsessed with looks and how they look, and constantly like feeling insecure. And men are constantly comparing, like, oh, I gotta get the baddest girl out there. Like, sir, you're not even a 3. And
Oh.
you're trying to get the baddest girl out there. Like, sir, people really need to look in the mirror and humble themselves. Because everyone out here is not a 10. Like, at the end of the day, everybody's not a 10. Everybody is not a 10.
And
I'm
that's
not a 10.
okay.
And that is okay. So find somebody that is on the same playing field as you. You know what I'm saying? I think people need to stop living in the land of delusion and figure out who is on the same playing field.
And playing field, like, for across the board. Your mentality got to be there. All these things got to be there. Jobs got to be kind of equal playing field or somewhat there.
Nah, it's like, yo, people are so immature. Even
maturity level is
people all around. People suck nowadays. Like, really, truly, I really feel bad for people that's dating. You know what really truly works?
What works?
And I think that we should do this. Arranged marriages. That shit works.
Yeah.
It really does. Think about it. The people who are actually,
because they come to, like, they look, the finances be right.
Finances be right.
Which avoids a lot of problems. Yeah.
Listen, y'all may be sitting there, oh, that don't, it does work. It worked better than you going out trying to find somebody at the bar. If your parents actually sat down with another couple and said, I'm raising my son to be your daughter's husband, and I'm raising them, you know what I'm saying? And I'm arranging them.
Right, because you could like screen the parents too.
Yo, let me tell y'all, watch this show on Netflix called Indian Matchmaker, was it? It's like an Indian
is this where you got that idea from?
No.
Okay.
No, but I didn't get the idea from that. But that show was very good. They should
good
have
reference.
It's a good reference. Yes. Okay. I wonder if they ever came out another season of that show. Like I think they had like 2 or 3 seasons. I wonder if she had like a new season. It was very good, and those relationships really be successful. And it's not just in the Indian culture that has arranged marriages,
right? They're just known for it a little bit more.
I think that the stigma on it is people think that, oh, you getting hooked up with some old, like a young girl with this old man,
you being
your mom is
like sold off kind of thing.
No,
for cattle.
I had a student. The mom, like these 2 girls, they were sisters, and I remember Rain Royce was babies back then, and they were back-to-back sisters. I was like, oh, they're gonna be like, this is how Rain Royce is gonna be. I used to think to myself. And she was Indian, and the mom used to come on my field trip, like be a chaperone on my field trips. Mom was drop dead gorgeous, like. And so one day we were sitting on the bus, like coming back from the field trip, and she was telling me how she's in an arranged marriage, and how her daughters want their parents to arrange them, like do arranged marriage, because the mom put them in a relationship. I mean, the parents basically were set up together through their parents, and the guy, the husband, such a good looking guy, tall, handsome, like very nice looking guy. Like, they are gorgeous family. And she says, I was like, how did that work out with you? She's like, of course I was nervous, but you know, you hear about how educated he is, and everything on paper just looks great. And then when I met him, he was amazing looking. I was like, yeah, he's a great looking guy. Like, he was a great looking guy. He had a good job. He was educated, came from a nice family,
and things are clearly working out very well.
And so the only thing is you just have to mesh well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The vibe got to be there.
The vibe got to be there. For them, it worked
out.
Yeah,
I remember I worked with someone that she had an arranged marriage, and she came, like, I started working with her. It was her first job in America. And her husband was from here. He was Indian, and she came directly from India, got married, and moved here. And I worked with her for years. And over time, she still is happily married. And I remember her saying that she's so lucky that with this marriage, because her husband is just amazing. And she did mention that she has heard bad stories before.
Of course, it's not 100%
right.
Work out.
Because you're always going to have like people that will say, like, whether it be their son or daughter, that, you know, that kind of uphold their child. be in
I
denial.
think that people also think that arranged marriage means soon as you meet them, you got to get married. They actually let you date. Like you can actually date this person and
Right.
see, you know what I'm saying?
Make
Like,
sure
this is the person for you. I feel like arranged marriages is great. Like I think it's great.
I can see that.
I think more people need to be open to it. I think more Black people need to be open to it.
Mike, we gotta arrange this marriage. We're gonna have to.
I went to
arrange
Vegas
this.
solo for the first time last year. I really want to take a cruise solo before this year's over. You should go on Virgin Voyages solo.
That's the way to go,
perfect
man.
cruise for you to go solo. Hit me up, and I'll get you some quotes and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
that's
we'll
like
find you a quick short. I would say a quick, like a little 6 night out of Miami, 5 night out of Miami, or
out of
something.
Miami. It'll be perfect for you. So hit me up whenever you're ready. Nah, no mice. I would lose my mind. We had one in the office. Rowan says, "Hey, Rowan, I finally made it back to live. I'm watching. How are you? I'm watching from Vegas at the Raiders 49ers game.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, you're in Vegas this weekend.
All right.
Very
come on
nice.
now, Rowan.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Mr. Man says, I'm with Rich. I can't do mice. They challenge humans. Bro, go solo and you might meet on a cruise. Lots of solo. Yeah, you might meet a nice young lady on a cruise.
We were just watching Vanessa's vlog, and she went solo on her cruise.
Right.
And she met a whole bunch of
girls that were
ladies.
solo.
There was no dudes there, so
I always tell. Look, I don't know what's up with guys. I feel like if you're a single guy, easy way to meet girls. Easy way is going to cruise.
Yeah.
Easy way. Last night I was pulling up to my house. I saw 7 raccoons climbing the gate and going to my garbage. And I slept in my car for the night. Jesus Christ. 7? I know you was in that car counting like 1, 2, 3.
Yo, I would have probably had to turn around and book a hotel that night too. Like, yeah, let's turn around. Let's go back.
What did you? Okay, so when the morning came,
walk us through this.
When the morning came, did you get a chain and lock up your garbage? Like, what did you do to prevent this from happening again? Because clearly they know that's a source of food for them.
While we wait for that, let's go to question number 5.
That is insane. That's insane.
All right, question number 5 is, where did we drink the drink that was called Blood and Sand? Where did we drink Blood and Sand? Question number 4 is, how did the balloon drop go down on night 1? Question number 3 is, what excursion did we do in Coco Cay? Question number 2 is, where did we celebrate our 100K dinner? Question number 1 is, what type of cabin do we have on Icon of the Seas? Email us at richandjazzyfamily@gmail.com, all 5 answers, and then I'll start putting your name in the pot to see who our winner is tonight for our first prize.
Yes. Okay, now we're up to Gifted Mike. He says, yes, that's exactly what it is. Social media ruins everything. Everything is compared to. That's literally the lifestyle most people want, the one they see.
Delusion.
Yeah, it's life with delusion. Like everyone is looking at somebody else's life and wanting their life instead of being grateful for what they have or working. Like I told you, you are so work. That's what I said last week when I went up for my whole thing. People are so busy worried about what other people are doing. They're blocking their own blessings, and that's going to help them to elevate in life. They're so busy scrolling on the phone instead of working on their own business or working on with their own jobs and working on their own relationships.
I was just going to say relationship.
Everybody's relationship. Stop looking at these couples and saying their relationship goals. Y'all don't even know.
They be lying.
They be lying. You don't even know what they be doing when the screen is off. Okay.
And at worst, if you idolizing celebrity relationships.
Child. Janisa says, so thankful for doing everything young because whoosh, the dating pool is murky. Yes, I'm very grateful that I have found my husband at a young age. Because, child, I know me, I'm annoyed with people easily. Could you imagine me on a date?
No. You'd probably be mad nice. And then something annoy you and never hear from you again.
Never hear from me again. I'm like, what? What did you say? What?
You gotta. And first thing I would sit there and say, oh, where you from? Where you from? Me? Alabama. And then what are you going to say?
Alabama.
And then date's over.
You from Alabama?
Alabama got a lot of heat tonight.
Anything.
And it's unfair.
It's unfair. Like, I have no problems
You got
with
no
Alabama. No beef at all. Shout out to everybody that's from Alabama.
Let me tell you a story what happened in Alabama. Let me tell you a very nice story.
What happened?
One day, right? I got to figure out how I'm going to tell the ending. Okay, I got it. Okay. So we had drove to Biloxi years ago. And, we did our thing, went to Biloxi, gambled a little bit, had the girls, or I think maybe just ran out of time, whichever one. Anyway, so when you go from Atlanta to Biloxi, on your way there, you got to drive past a casino on whatever
This is a good
highway
story.
that is.
I know exactly what story
Right?
you're about to
Yeah,
tell.
yeah, yeah. So it's a positive story about Alabama.
Okay.
People are looking for something good from Alabama.
Okay.
So I got them.
All right, go ahead.
So, oh wait, was that just an Indian reservation?
No, that was.
Oh, okay. I gotta make sure, before I catch heat for that.
Mhm.
So anyway, so we went to Biloxi. We played. We didn't really win anything. So on our way back, we said, you know what? Let's stop at that casino on the way back. It's like 4 hours away from Atlanta. I don't know what the name of the casino is, and let's just try our luck. So, oh, you know what? It was just me and you. We didn't have the girls. That must have been for your birthday.
That's when I was pregnant with Rain.
Yeah. So, yeah, because we had no kids, else we wouldn't be able to stop there. So we said, let's stop in there and go in anyway. We know they have no table games. We'll just play a little bit, and then we'll leave.
We'll go home.
So at least we could say we've been. We could say we walked in, whatever the case is, right?
And we've actually done something in Alabama.
Right. So we went in there. I played one machine. I put in $20, lost it. I went to the second machine, one of those 50 line machines for the gambling heads. 50 lions, as Jasmine's mom know, that was my game. I've won a lot of money on that game. She had put me onto that game in Atlantic
And
City.
they don't really have that game many places anymore.
I don't know why.
That's such a good game.
It was
I feel
paying.
like Buffalo took over
The
50
Lions. Yeah. The Buffaloes took over the Lions for sure.
Mhm.
And then they got all these variations
Same
of Buffalo.
exact concept.
Same thing.
It was just Lions.
Right.
But go ahead.
So, second machine, I put in $20. Yo, I won $1,200. So they paid me out cash, right? Paid me in cash, left there. So I remember we were driving the Mustang, and we were sitting in the
Well,
car.
You were driving a Mustang.
Oh, right, 'cause
I
it's stick
cannot
shift.
drive the Mustang because it is a stick shift.
Right. So we're sitting in the Mustang, and we're counting the cash, right? Because we're just like, yo, we just won $1,200, and we holding on to the cash in our hand, like, oh, look at this. I was like, yo, take a picture, take a picture, put on Instagram. So show everybody on social media how great we're doing. So that's what we're doing, right? While we're sitting in the car, literally counting the money, somebody can't park, can't drive in the parking lot. Just pull. And I forgot to tell you, I'm in a parking spot. Good thing I happen to be sitting in a car. Pulls right in and hits my bumper, knocks the light in on my Mustang. So I immediately came out, took a couple pictures, license plate, called the cops, filed a report, went home, filed insurance claim, took it. Yo, they paid me another $1,800 to fix this light in the Mustang. So they cut the check before, fixing the problem. Let's just say I got the problem fixed a lot easier than the insurance company probably expected it to be. So
that's your positive story with Alabama.
yes, we cashed out big time. $3,000, yo.
He said all of that to tell you guys that's his one positive story with Alabama.
That's my Alabama story.
Always about
Was it good or?
one thing about Richard, it's always going to be something about money.
I have all the nice things to say.
Anything with more legs than mine that is not contributing with bills, they can be gone. Bye-bye. So true. Social media definitely
I gotta
has
start
made
getting the,
dating expectations unrealistic. My real problem is I have to actually leave the house to date. I was just telling somebody that recently.
Just read from that one there.
Oh.
So I can start getting the
okay.
names.
What I was gonna say is yes, Prince Charming is not gonna crawl through your window. You are not Rapunzel. He is not going to find his way to you. So you actually do need to go out there and put yourself out there if you are trying to find, your mate. So yes, y'all could sit home and talk about how you want to date, but you actually have to go out there to date.
And the cutoff for this is in, let's say, like 4 more minutes. So 11:55.
These thing is so far away, and you make marry. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm up to Linda says even the 10s have defects and flaws. Of course, everyone has flaws. Juan Kendrick says this generation does not know how to talk to each other. Social media has ruined it for them. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, Juan. In general, like socialization skills have gone down
That's a
the
big
drain.
problem. Yeah.
And even me as a drama teacher, when I was teaching in the schools, like I was just like, guys, okay, so all you have to do is talk to your neighbor. And that's the activity. You're going to get to know each other. We're going to actually ask each other. Like, I remember that was one of our icebreakers. You had to learn 5 facts about your partner and then get up and present it and say, hey, this is Richard. He's from Trinidad and Tobago. His favorite color is red. He has 2 sisters. He really loves curry goat. And, and he plays the drums. That's 5 facts I learned about Richard. And Richard, tell 5 facts about me.
Well, I'm trying to concentrate on this.
Okay, so then Richard has 5 fun facts.
That could go
so
south
that
for me.
was one of the first activities that I did every single class that I had. Do you know that was like breaking, like it was so hard for these kids to do that. And I would give them like 15, 20 minutes to sit there and learn 5 facts about each other. I'm like,
but they're over there literally telling the other person the 5 facts, and they
yeah, right. So like I'm saying, I give them like,
so they couldn't even give it about themselves, is what you're saying, because they had to give it to themselves.
No,
they had to give it to the other person.
Yes, if me and you were partners, I would tell you about myself.
Not to themselves, but about, right?
And then you have to present me like, this is Jasmine. This is 5 facts about her. Well,
but what work is that? Because it should be easy. I would say, hey, my name is so and so. I like this. I like this. I like this. And
to me.
Yeah, and then you remember that and tell the class that?
Right.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
That's it?
Richard, they could not do that.
Oh my God.
They could not do that. That's what I'm telling you. The socialization skills is just horrible. Some kids would just sit there and stare at each other, stare from the like, I'm not telling him anything about me.
And then they're gonna get up there and be like,
and then I'll be like, okay, Michael and John, your turn. So you guys didn't do anything these past 15 minutes? You didn't learn nothing about each other? So then they'd be like, well, I told him 5 things about myself, but he didn't tell me 5 things about himself. So then I'll be like, okay, well then John, tell us 5 things about yourself. Go ahead. And he'd be like, well, my name's John. I like to play baseball. My favorite football team is the Atlanta Falcons. Like, you know, they would just go through. It's always something with sports with the boys. Even the girls. Like, sports is, that's the one thing that I just noticed from moving down here. I think the battery's going to die.
No, it's not.
Oh, moving down to the south, everybody's like so into sports, and that was like a
there he is.
I was
huge.
Like, I remember these like, Miss Anderson, what sport do you like? I'm like,
even all the women watch sports, which was a culture shock for me coming from New York. I feel like every woman in New York, well, at my workplaces, we're not into it like that.
I was like, what sport do I watch? I don't watch no sports. They're like, what? I remember hearing, oh, gasp, and I was like, am I supposed to watch sports? They're like, you don't watch any sports? And I'm like, no, I don't watch any sports. Like, that's just not my thing. And I'm like, I'm more into like theater. Like, I like shows and musicals, and
I watch shows.
I'm like, if it's not having to do anything with a show or anything like that, I'm really not into that. And so I was like, I've been to a basketball game before. I was like, I didn't go to a school with sport teams. Like, I don't know what it's like to go to a high school football game. Like when you see in movies, like them going to a high school football game.
But the football games and the games here just don't compare to, what about just the fields here versus like.
Right. I'm like,
crazy.
wow, like this is what kids do. Like hearing about like homecoming. I'm like, what the hell is a homecoming? They don't have that in New York.
No.
Like homecoming and like.
No, they do.
They
do have homecoming.
I ain't have no homecoming. I never had no homecoming. Maybe you had a homecoming. I didn't have no homecoming. They be having like she's Mrs. Homecoming and all this like pageantry stuff with it. It's a lot. Back to the question. Back to the comments. And make sure you're marrying someone you're equally yoked with. Absolutely, Anna Q. J. Renee says, I love Indian Matchmaker. Catherine says Indian Matchmaker is excellent. Sima Auntie. Yes. That show is so good. I wish it would come back. Is it 15 drinks a day or for the entire cruise? Oh, imagine if it was for the entire cruise. It's 15
oh my God,
drinks.
That'd be terrible.
It's 15 drinks a day, Michelle. I don't know who this person is because it just has an icon that says, I met my husband from a Facebook dating group. It was the most ghetto hot mess, but we
Oh.
stuck it out and we're engaged in 8 months. We were engaged in 8 months and married last September on a Carnival sunrise.
Wow.
Wow. Congratulations. That is really, really
See?
nice. See?
The love of your life could be out there at sea on a cruise right now.
Well, she said she met him in a Facebook group.
Oh, on a
It
Facebook
had-
group.
It had nothing to do with cruising, babe.
Oh, I thought you meant like a roll call group.
No, she
I
said
was-
a Facebook dating group.
Oh, a dating. I missed the dating part.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Expedition Janio says, Happy Friday, coming in late. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. And I read somewhere that arranged marriages have a lower divorce rate too. Okay. Rita Wilson says raccoons travel in a posse. Child. Ooh. Portholes and Fixie does. Hi guys. They said very niche question. Our channel just reached 6,000 subs and monetization. Congratulations. That's so
Congrats.
great. Any advice for taxes and write-offs for our channel? Does it help being a travel agent with write-offs?
No, it's kind of different unless you tie it together in the business. Truthfully, it's a very long conversation. And you gotta pretty much check with your tax person that you're doing with. And if you don't, like if you're just one of those people that does it yourself, or you use H&R Block or one of those, then I would advise you. The best advice I could give you is to get a tax accountant who is really knowledgeable in that area. You may need to look at paying someone a little more than those services.
Number 5. Someone said, can you repeat number 5?
Question number 5 is, where do we drink the blood and sand? Well, it's closed anyway now. It's too late
Yes.
because I gotta finish getting these names.
Okay. Auntie Katie says, I'm very grateful. Kate Kalikio says 7 raccoons. I love Norwegian. I-85
Man, a lot of people got this right. All
to
these questions.
I-65 to I-10 to Biloxi. Yeah. Kelly Rock says, good evening. How are you? He says, hate being late. Listen, everybody got something to do. I get it. Anna Q says, that's currently what I'm going through. I got hit last week by someone with no license. Allstate paid me already, but they owe me more. Dang. Hope it works out. Angelica says, that's a win in my book. Oh, with you getting the money. Rowan says, got pulled
like a
over
double
in
win.
Alabama in a rental car that has stolen plates from Budget Rental. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I hope that didn't get you in any like. I know that they probably thought you was the one that did it initially. Of course, that's crazy.
Okay, I got them all there.
Jamaica says, I need the questions again, but that was a while ago. Edward Strand said, my wife did the voice over for Rosa Parks in the museum in Birmingham, Alabama. Very nice. Boss Mom
somebody else
says,
just said
if you had boys, you would get into sports. No. I don't know. Unless my
Maybe.
son makes me,
Yeah.
unless he asks me to play sports, I feel like
You wouldn't have a choice.
I feel like I wouldn't have a choice. I feel like would have a choice on what he plays,
Yeah, well, you gotta
and I would figure out what sport I would be most entertained.
what you could tolerate.
Right.
watching.
I'll be like, you could do tennis. I feel like if I did have a son, I'd be like, you could do tennis, track.
Mm-hmm.
What else would I be interested in doing?
No.
Because you have to be the one interested in. You have to be there.
Yeah. That's true.
That's about it. I'm gonna make my son a musician. How about that? We're gonna be learning mad instruments, going to music classes. That's what I would do with my son. Because there's so many kids out there that play sports. Everybody plays a sport. Not everybody's a musician. They took away so many music programs. I was like, when I was watching, did you guys watch the Maxwell Tiny Desk? I was just sitting there listening to like the musicians. I'm like, wow, it's so amazing. Like, just reminds me back when I was in school, like how many great musicians there are out there, like playing drums, playing bass, playing guitar. And it's sad that these kids and a lot of kids learn how to play instruments from elementary school. It's that, and even in junior high school, and it's sad that there's not that many programs out there. Like your parents you actually have to have somebody that knows how to play it in your family, or a close friend that's coming to teach you how to play this, or you're self-taught, or your parents have to pay for outside lessons for you to learn how to play these instruments. But I feel like that's what I would do. I would lean my child more into the arts than anything than sports, because it's so many kids that play sports, so many.
Right.
And it's like,
Makes sense.
I don't know. Just my thought. Well,
It's a
I guess
struggle,
we'll
yeah.
never know because I'm never having a boy, darling. So moving
Damn.
on.
All right.
All right, go ahead. All right, guys. So this is for a prize. Jesus, come on. Like, oh.
I know. I said it for the long
Oh
one.
my-
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like I'm literally just went into a different.
You just zoned out.
I
That's how long it
zoned out.
took. That's pretty bad. And the winner is looking like not her now. The next.
It's gonna be the next person.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Oh my gosh! Please fix this timer.
No, that's kind of good. The suspense.
Who is that?
That's Lynetta.
Oh, Lynetta!
Lynetta wins again, guys.
She didn't win last time.
Well, she's won in the past.
She's won in the past.
That's what I mean.
Congratulations to Lynetta. She watched the vlogs. Well deserved, my dear.
Is she here? Is she awake? If she fell asleep because it's late, it's 12 midnight,
Right.
then
She has 2 minutes.
she may have to forfeit her
to
prize.
claim her prize. Lynetta, where are you? Come on and claim your prize. All right. Well, let's give her 2 minutes. Everyone's saying congratulations. And let me get back to the... oh, she's here.
She
Okay.
is here. What does she win? While she's... No. I'll wait. I was going to do the question for the members, but go ahead. Let's show her prize. I don't want to rain on her parade.
Don't rain on her parade.
Why did I not see that coming?
All right, Lynetta, we won't rain on your parade, darling.
No.
Tonight, you win a Royal Caribbean elephant picture holder. It's an elephant. It's a towel
Yeah.
animal
And it has
with
a picture
the
holder
picture
here.
holder.
So you put the picture in here, and then you let him hold on to the picture. You put it in the
You
front.
put it in the front.
There's a frame here that's like wrapped in a towel.
Yes.
So picture in there, put the frame in, and then he holds on to the picture frame.
So I will be mailing this to you sometime next week. Congratulations. Thank you so much for always participating, always being so supportive of us. We always appreciate you. Well deserved, darling. Everybody give a round of applause in your home. Give a round of applause online. Congratulations to Miss Lynetta Akins Critchlow. Yay!
You're a winner.
Yay!
So,
Hope you like it.
question for this is a members only gift. So, we always say it pays to be a member around here. So, this is the question. Only members can win this one.
It's the people names who's lit up in green.
Right. So, if you'll know you're a member, you know you pay a monthly subscription of some sort. So, here's the question for you. What did we eat for Rain's birthday dinner?
Oh shoot, what did we
Well, you wouldn't win.
No, I remember. Okay, scroll back up to the comments. And
Yeah,
have
it
to email.
starred.
What time are you giving them to?
And
email?
you've got till 12:10.
12:10.
It's only one question. So.
One question. Email us in. Okay, go ahead. Keep going up. There was some good
Oh,
comments
okay.
up there.
Oh.
Right there. Okay. Can I use it?
You can use it. You can use it.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
All right. I was up to. Last comment was Boston.
Right. That was the last thing you said.
Okay. And now Rita Wilson says, yes, we have to leave the house to mingle because no one knows we are inside. Get dressed and go to dinner. Show, get out, and cruise. Yeah. Yeah. You got to put yourself out there at the end of the day. If you don't put yourself out there, how you ever going to find somebody? You know? So Catherine Cruz, the first person that emailed us, and her answer is correct. She's in it to win it. Janisa says Texas football is king, age 3 plus. Wow.
3+ for football? Wow. They start super early.
Yeah.
Damn. That's how you know it's big.
I'm so worried about like head injuries with football though. Like with kids playing football.
You can get injured.
You can get injured playing
Any
anything.
sport,
but
yeah.
oh my gosh, especially football. You get tackled down to the ground. I'm like, not my baby. I know how
Okay, well-
parents watch their
Well,
kids.
now we know the sport you would not be attending.
Yeah. If I had a son, he definitely would play football. No.
Won't be attending those games.
No. Mm-mm. I'm like, get off my child. He just punched them. If you have an African or Caribbean family members, you like soccer or baseball by default. We have homecoming in New York. Well, in Long Island, they do.
Yeah, they have in New York. They
I
have
think
some New
it
York
depends on
schools.
the
It depends on the
schools.
school. Yeah.
Depends on the school. You had it in Staten Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if you go to school in the city, well,
No,
I went to high school in
Come on
Manhattan.
now. Where you having that?
Where the hell are we having
Right.
a homecoming?
You got to rent somebody else's school out.
Nah, there was no homecoming. No. I don't know how to get my name to show, but I am Renee. Oh yeah, you have to change. You
You got to change like your YouTube name.
have to go into the settings and change it.
Yeah, something you got to change on there.
Rich and Jazz. I know this has nothing to do with cruising, but you guys should read the novel by John Grisham, The Boys from Biloxi. I enjoyed reading it. I'm gonna be honest with you, Helen Turner. We're no readers. We don't read books. As ignorant as that's like assholes, but we truly don't read.
It's a very honest response.
One
We
thing
do
I'm
not-
not going to do in my free time is pick up a book and read.
I do.
That's so bad. You would think that I had a drink tonight. No, I think it's amazing. I talked about it before. I think it's amazing how people could just get enraptured and just sit there and read a book.
I can't do it. I have too
can't.
much things to do.
I tell you one thing.
I can't do it.
If I'm sitting there reading a book, I'll be like, girl, you got mad things to do. You should be doing this. you
Right.
should be
After
doing
I
that.
read like 2 lines, I'm like,
I should be up making lunches. I need to be doing this and that. Like, I don't got the time.
I do audiobooks,
I can do audiobook.
but
I can do audiobook.
I actually don't do any fiction at all. And every audiobook I do, if you look at my catalog, it's all learning.
Yeah.
All my audiobooks are learning. I only listen to that, or motivational things I may listen to, but not.
I did an audiobook on Many Lives, Many Masters, and learning about like how we've come to be and how our lives, and it's basically like telling you like we've come from like how we were somebody centuries and centuries and centuries ago. It's very interesting.
Oh yeah, you were saying that was pretty good.
It was pretty good. It's very interesting to hear about that.
Yeah, my current audiobook is The Personal MBA, Master the Art of Business by Josh Kaufman. That's what I'm listening to. I still got 3 hours left.
You go on and master that art of business. And then Richard comes home with the cliff notes, and I'd be like, oh, very nice. But no.
Ask her about it the next day.
No. I'm not Helen Turner. I'm not trying to be like funny or like anything. I just don't have no time to read a book. But I think it's great, like that you gave me a recommendation on a book, and maybe someone else here
will probably take that recommendation.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that literally love to read books.
Gotta stop putting those names.
And I think I would love for Rain and Royce to read books. Like when I was a kid, I did actually pick up a book long.
Yeah.
But I wasn't one of those.
See, I didn't really do that as a kid much. Maybe that's why.
But I was reading like them grown books, So my old lady just interviewed with a company. Named Twakify.
What?
Twakify. Tell me what that say there. Talkify.
Let's move on.
Talkify.
Past the word. Yeah. Let's
Talk iffy.
Talkify. Yo.
They pay
please.
for a service to vent people regarding dating, like financially.
He must mean
socially.
vet them. Yeah.
What do you mean?
To vet them.
How do you vet people socially and sexually online?
Sexually, I'm not sure how they put that to the test.
This is a real thing.
But
and she got interviewed for. So this is a real job.
Maybe he means like just male or female.
How do you vet people like that?
I'm not sure. But
I want that job. Send me the thing. I want.
Right.
That sounds very interesting.
You vet them sexually, like how does that work?
I mean, I don't want it because of that. I just find it.
Oh
very
no, I'm just saying it.
I found it like interesting. Like you people, she's getting paid real money for this. Wow.
Genius.
As a Mrs. Edwards says, as a New Yorker, we never had homecoming. I never had it. Thank you so much for the advice. We're looking to an actual tax advisor because we know it can get sticky. Thank you to you both. Yes, no problem at all. And congratulations again on 6K on YouTube. We have Karen McCullough. She said, good grief. We had a hit and run last week too. So annoying. Oh, the Maxwell Tiny Desk was so good.
That
It
was very
so
good. Yeah, that was the best one we watched today.
So good. I love all the Tiny Desks. Edward Shaw says, please, if you own your business, take it from a huge mistake. We have owned our business since 1999. Get someone who does taxes for a living, not a side hustle. You'll thank me later. Definitely.
Right.
Yeah, you have to have someone who is an actual tax advisor. Don't get your homegirl that do taxes and give
I got you.
I got you, girl. I do it for $100. Like, yeah, definitely don't get someone.
Let me start
like
putting
that.
the names.
Oh, okay. If the parents of this new generation,
You gotta read from there. Where are you?
I was up to expedite right there. If the parents of the new generation doesn't make it a priority to get their kids learning instruments, the art of music will keep slowly. Yeah, it really will keep on slowly dying. It really will. It's very sad. Boss Mom says Carnival Horizon and a Havana balcony going to the ABC Islands versus Inside Room on an Icon of Seas going to St. Kitts, St. Thomas, and Coco Cay. Which would you choose? So, Carnival Horizon or the Icon? I'm going to choose the Icon, hands down. Yeah, I would definitely choose the Icon, even though it's going. St. Kitts is nice, St. Thomas is great, and Coco Cay is great. What would you choose, Richard?
What are the options?
Horizon to go to ABC and the Havana balcony.
Okay.
Or I don't even like those Havana balconies because you don't get privacy on those.
Yeah.
Or Icon of the Seas, going to St. Kitts, St. Thomas.
Icon's the destination.
Icon is a destination on its own.
Yeah.
Hands down, going to Icon. And hands down, book it with me. Call me. Email me.
That was a good plug. I just caught that.
Right. Hit me up. That's adorable. I am a member, but I do not know why my name is not listed or how to list it. Renee, you're a member? Yeah, she is a member because she has a thing next to her name.
Okay, no worries. What's your email?
Are you commenting on
email address?
Are you commenting from Facebook?
She wasn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we know you're a member because you have the little icon next to your name. It's flag. Oh, flag football. Right. They're not tackling. That's right. They're not tackling each other. They're pulling those little tassels, flags off of their waistband. To show you how much I know about sports. Linda Bostic, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to tier 2. Thank you,
Linda.
And then we have Anna Q. She says, if you have trouble sleeping, start reading books. I can never get past 2 pages before falling asleep. I don't have trouble sleeping. I ain't picking up no book. I understand you guys are so busy. Yes. I think it's nice though. People find a nice peace of mind by reading.
Everyone has to have their thing.
I do also think, especially for, I have a lot of people here from a certain age, it keeps the mind strong. I think that you guys should continue to read. It definitely keeps your mind strong. Reading also offsets Alzheimer's and dementia and all that stuff like that. Definitely read. Absolutely. Go for it. Was that ignorant for me to say?
What? Well, no. I wasn't listening.
To read, because it offsets, it helps you prevent Alzheimer's. And
it keeps the wheels turning, man.
Yeah, it keeps the wheels turning. Absolutely. Y'all better start reading. Let me tell y'all to read.
We giving advice, man.
I read emails.
Look at you reading.
Signa Cruz says, I wrote fiction, but read and listen to nonfiction, mostly learning, personal growth, and spiritual. Nice. Yeah, me too. Anna Q says, I've been vetting my friends' dates for free, so they owe me money. Catherine Cruz says, the Juvenile Tiny Desk is still my favorite. Yeah, that one was really good.
I enjoyed that too.
Someone name in the chat below if you watch Tiny Desk. Who do you want to see on Tiny Desk next? I'll go first. Music Soul Child. He is my favorite. What's taking so long for Music Soul Child to have a Tiny Desk? I love Music Soul Child. Richard knows how much I love. I love Music Soul Child. Love him. Love. I love Music Soul Child, and he needs to have a tiny desk, and it needs to be as long as Maxwell's.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah.
I I learned that text advice too late. I'm older than you, Venus says, and my knees are still great. Maybe I spent a lot of time napping. What are you guys talking about? Oh, that's Venus and Catherine talking to each other in the chat.
They're talking to each
Okay.
other.
Venus and Catherine, you guys were like only a couple months apart or something like that. You're like, I'm older than you. The end, you may be naturally more flexible. Oh my gosh, they're talking about being more flexible and oh Jesus Christ, talking about knees. All right, guys. So we're almost last one for the giveaway. Okay, you ready?
All right, let me change this. I don't like the way this thing looks, right?
No, I don't like the way it looks. You just when you're doing too much.
It's doing too much. Doing too much is not always better.
Something happened to Music Soul Child Voice. The last 3 concerts were not good, but I'm still a fan. What? Say it ain't so. I don't like that. All right, members. It's time for you to...
It's your time to shine.
It's your time to shine. Here we go with this long wheel.
It's going to be spinning for a while.
All right, here we go. There's a lot of people who got it right.
A lot of suspense. You're going to be suspended for a while, too, so...
Yes, we will go over the answers to
Oh.
the questions.
Leslie checking in from
Hey,
Icon of
Leslie.
the Seas.
How are you?
Yes, we're going to go over the answers, Alexis.
Oh, boy. All right. Mm-hmm.
Well, the tease. Damn.
You already know when it slows down on your name.
Yeah.
that it's not going to be you.
No one gets teased more than her on these. It's looking like Vandessa.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Nah, it's not gonna be Vandessa. It is
Whoa.
Vandessa, are you here? Vandessa, are you here? Vandessa, you have
Can you
2 minutes to claim your
Claim your prize. In the meanwhile, we're going to start going over.
Yeah, guys, start
the
writing
answers.
things. Start writing in the
Oh,
chat.
we already had 2 hours.
Yeah.
So let's start talking about what we learned tonight.
Yeah, let's start talking about what we learned tonight. Yes, please.
The anxiety, the wheel of anxiety.
Vandessa's here. Congratulations, Vandessa.
Yes. Congrats. Yeah, fix it up a little bit. What happened? Oh, got a little, shipping and handling.
It was in the closet. It got
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, just a box a little. Hold on, we just want to make it very presentable here for you.
I mean, I like ran and to get this stuff as the live started. Okay. So, Vandessa, you win a lovely shot glass set. It's a mini shaped. It is a 4 uniquely shaped mini cocktail shot glass set. It's 4 of them, and they all are Icon of the Seas shot glasses. One of them is just a Royal Caribbean. One is a Playmakers. One says
That's the whiskey tasting one.
Right.
What's it called? A snifter?
yeah. And then this one's just a traditional shot
Shot
glass.
glass?
They all have like Icon of the Seas on it. Well, that one says Icon of the Seas. This one is Royal Caribbean. This one says Playmakers. And this one says Icon of the Seas. 2 of them say Icon of the Seas on it. And I really have to wrap this up. I'm sorry that the box is a little bent up, but I did have to fly home with this and then put it in my closet. So, but the glasses are fine. I'm going to make sure I wrap this up very well. Please, I feel like I don't have your address, Vandessa. I don't know. Just email me your address. Okay. Thank you so much. Very cute. Very classy. Yes. Very cool. Okay. Very nice.
That's a nice one. Very
This is
nice.
a very nice gift. And we bought this for our members. So
We always
will-
try to buy the nicer gift for the members because you guys deserve. We appreciate all the support.
Absolutely. So just email me your address and I will get it out to you next week sometime. Thank you so much for being a member. Thank you so much for participating. And most of all, thank you so much for watching our vlogs. Woohoo! Let's move this to the side.
We need to just start putting the stuff right down in the basement where we ship stuff from.
Well, last week I shipped out their prizes. I shipped out
the next day.
Turkisha and Sydney Stevens was our winners last week. I shipped out. They already got their prize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was on it. Excuse me.
Amazon don't want it with you.
Huh. Jazzy's on.
Oh, I forgot that name.
Yes.
Oh, I was trying to star.
Yes,
star.
stars. Okay. We're starring.
All right. So do we have a donkey today? I don't think we had no one really
Nobody showed their
showed
ass
up.
this
Yeah, they
week.
showed up. Too bad.
No, everyone's on the best behavior. No one got on my, I mean, people always get on my nerves, but no one really got on my nerves or under my skin this week. So yeah. And if they did, I just let it fly over my head because I can't even think of anything that
Some of it, we gotta let a lot of it fly over our head.
a lot of it flies over our head. No, I can't
It's
even
gotta
think
be.
of any donkeys.
Nothing stuck out too bad.
Nothing stuck out this week, so there's no donkey. I think I've said enough last week that can cover this week, huh?
I think so.
I think
So we're gonna get into our ending portion, which is what you learned tonight.
Okay.
So let's get to what you learned tonight. Music go. I gotta get another one because sometimes it be getting copyright. If we don't, we gotta keep talking. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So where are we? Maybe I just need to choose another song.
No. Let me not sing it.
No, you can sing.
No, because then that's a way for getting copyrighted too.
No, that's what keeps it from getting.
All right, so let's go to what we learned.
All right. So tonight we're gonna start.
Ooh, I'm so sleepy. All right, sorry guys.
So first we'll thank.
Thank you.
We had a
thank
couple
you
of
again
these
to
that
Karen
came in.
Lewis. Thank you for Michael. Thank you for Sasha.
Oh wait, we answered that one.
Yes, that wasn't a question. That was a comment. I
Oh.
don't know why you started that. And I read it already.
Oh, you know what? It was like a placeholder. That's why.
When you think of say placeholder, I think of Virgin Voyages. Okay.
All right. So Edward Strand learned tonight that neither Rich or Jazz likes to read. That's a fact.
I learned that Jasmine needs to take photos so she can see all of her hard work.
Yeah, we got to get on that.
Yes.
Valencio learned that he needs a vacay. You do.
D Gaddis says that Rich doesn't like mice. I mean, who does like mice?
No, people have them as pets.
Oh yeah. People do
Yeah.
have pets. Oh, Lord. Go ahead.
Alexis learned that water bugs have another name. Palmetto bugs.
Yes.
Roaches. All that.
Catholic Cruz says what I learned is the palmetto bugs gaslit Jasmine by only coming out at night after Richard has left for work every time.
It happens.
Every
And she calls me in a
single-
panic. Even Vicky knows that it could happen on a weekend.
It happens just about every weekend.
Yeah.
Ever since the summer. Valencio says
Valencio learned that he needs a vacay. Some more.
oh, he wrote it twice. Okay. Continue on.
So it's very obvious here that Valencio needs a vacation.
I also learned that Carnival is getting over the drink package on their private island. It's not, you know what, that new Celebration Key is not, it's in Freeport, right?
It's in, yeah.
Freeport.
Is it Freeport or Grand Bahama? Freeport.
Freeport. So it's not technically a private island, it's a private destination on a
But they are getting over
But they get
by
over.
hustling us
Mhm.
out of our money.
I learned that Rich and Jasmine purchases amazing gifts for giveaways. Oh, she's not cheap, you know?
All right. You try to buy. How much you pay for this?
I paid $40 for that.
Yeah.
I spend money. Okay?
It's worth it.
When you ain't cheap, well, this is why I have such good fortune in my life, because I'm not a cheap person. You know what I mean? Let me not be boastful, but you know, it's good. It pays not to be cheap.
I agree. Okay, where were we?
Because there's a lot of cheap ass people in the world. It
Is there
really is. If you cheap, stay away from me. I
Yeah,
learned.
it's hard to hang out with cheap people.
Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Like, girl, like, I learned that arranged marriages are still a thing, and that I should look into hiring someone to arrange one for me.
Might be the way to go.
Oh my gosh, Jasmine has never seen a scorpion in ATL. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You good?
No, I've never seen one.
Margaret Logan learned that it costs $4,000 to cut a tree down. Rich said, "Leave the tree alone." Right, that was a fine.
It was a fine if we cut down this
Yeah,
tree.
it cost more than that because we cut down about 6 trees, so it was pretty costly.
Yeah,
But
this particular tree weren't allowed to cut it down.
yeah,
So they said if we cut it down, then we can be fine. I'm like, who coming back here to see if I cut it down?
nah, they use GPS,
GPS.
not GPS, satellite. Sorry, not GPS.
You really think they take a satellite and say that tree's
No,
not there
they
anymore?
do. Well, nowadays
There
it's
used
getting
to-
easier and
there
easier.
Used to be a tree here.
Yeah,
It's not there anymore.
that's how they get you.
You really think so?
Nah, probably not. But
Which I mean,
no, he was right. He said something though. He said if your neighbors don't like you,
Oh yeah, he
And we were like, well,
our neighbors don't like us. So. He said, yeah, if they're tree people, I remember that.
they're tree huggers.
Yeah, tree huggers. I learned that Jasmine knows an arranged marriage that worked. Yes, I do. I learned that I need to find an arranged marriage dating site. I don't think that arranged marriages is working for you guys. Like it's something like arranged marriages is something that's like you gotta find a matchmaker. One,
It's a big to do, right?
right? You gotta get a matchmaker. Like, or it's something that you would have done when you were younger, when your parents would have set that up. Everybody here ain't going to have no arranged marriage at this point. I'm sorry to burst your bubbles, unless y'all go on if you find an actual
But I find,
matchmaking service.
yeah, I think as you get older, what I've seen people talk about is the dating websites mainly that has worked.
Some people,
Right? Some I've heard success stories on that.
I've heard success stories, but let me tell you, it's a lot of crazy MFers out here.
That's definitely true.
A lot of crazy people out here. I learned that R&J doesn't just plan trips; they give you an experience you'll never forget. Thank you so much, Sean. And I'm glad you never forgot yours experience on a group cruise. And I hope to see you on another one. Nurse Betty says, I learned that Carnival is spreading fake news saying they can't include drinks because it's not a private island.
They're hustling us.
Yeah. I learned that they are flying roaches in Georgia. Yes. I learned that I fell asleep and I missed the
Well,
contest.
good thing you named it. I guess
No,
that's why
she
she didn't submit.
She didn't submit
Yeah,
it because
yeah.
she was asleep.
She learned that we took 43 cruises together.
Yeah. Well, we took 43 cruises, but not all of them were
Right.
together. Maybe 39 we took together. That's a lot of cruises. We cruised together a lot.
And Q, don't expose me like that, yo.
I learned that Rich pocketed the insurance. Wait, go back. Oh, pocketed.
I try to phrase that the right way for legal reasons.
I learned that you all have great live chats. Hope I can make it some more. Thank you for
joining us.
Rita. I learned that New York City water bugs are just low-life roaches, and in the South, they're fancy palmetto bugs that fly out of the trees and are socially acceptable.
Yeah.
You know what?
You're right.
You're
You
right.
are absolutely
Yeah,
right.
you're right. They are socially acceptable. Like no one.
In New York, they're like, yo, you mad dirty. That's why you got the.
That's why you got roaches. But if someone was in the South, you're at someone's house and a palmetto bug comes out. No
Oh
one,
my God, let me help you with that.
Right. Oh my gosh, it's a palmetto bug. It's
Oh.
socially acceptable. Oh my
Right.
God.
You're-
Oh my God, I have the same issue too.
Right. Or like they'll go to the bathroom and come in like, hey, by the way, I had to kill a palmetto bug in the bathroom for you.
Right.
Oh, I took care of it. Right.
And then if you live in New York, you live, you see that
never
roach?
coming back
Yo,
here. Yo,
they got mad
yo.
roaches.
Yo, remember I went to Rich and Jazz's house? Yo, yeah, boy. It's terrible.
Wait, there was one more.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. I learned that the icon isn't the destination. It is the destination.
Yeah, for sure.
I learned that I need to stop booking so many cruises in advance so that I can catch them on SE group cruise.
Very
Yes,
true.
You do. I learned that life is precious and we need to take a chance. Take a chance, honey. Take a chance.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Mrs. Edwards says, I learned that Rich may be the only New Yorker who had homecoming.
Maybe I made that up in my head.
I don't.
No, we had it.
Okay. Tonight, I learned that Vanessa got Jazzy on check week 2 and no Aperol. No, is this week? No, this is week 3.
This is week 3, no Aperol, right? Is it?
This
I
week-
don't know, but it's been a long time. Let's go buy it.
I can't wait to say the Aperol spritz. We're all proud of you for getting healthy for yourself and also your family, adding more years to this beautiful life. Oh, thank you. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
And this is the last one here.
I learned that I need to do the same. Stop booking cruises too early so I can. Well, all I tell you guys, at least in July, know that we all will always have a good cruise in July.
Like,
We
you
don't know
know.
what other months it would be for the other ones because we switch it up.
Mhm.
But
But you know, July 2026 is looking like a group cruise.
that we haven't announced yet.
So,
and honestly,
we have no clue what that is. Just
we
so
have no idea.
most of the cruise lines don't have their calendar out.
Yeah.
I don't think that far.
We have
so
no idea.
Carnival just put theirs out. I saw, but
Oh, okay.
and I think Norwegians, the Virgin, a lot of them are talking about it.
Well,
But,
definitely, yeah.
but we don't know.
Excuse me. We don't know. And don't ask.
And last but not least, we learned that
Say it,
Rochester
Mark.
and Buffalo is southern Canada. That is correct.
Yeah.
They are definitely Canadian, more than New Yorkers.
But My family vacation cruises are in July. Well, tell your
Okay.
family to come on Melon Sea Group cruise.
You can do that. We
I've
do
had
that.
families that come like
Within-
family vacations, and then they still come on. You don't have to do anything with us.
Mm-hmm.
We just happen to book a cool cruise, and you come and you.
Or
book
you do
underneath
some
us.
events and
You
you
do some events. You're
don't
getting
do the
best of
others.
both worlds. I had families. Actually, I have a family right now that's doing their family vacation on a Melon Sea Group cruise. So, and their family have no idea
who
about
we
Melon
are
Sea.
or any of
Yeah,
that.
they're just like, oh yeah, my aunt told me to call you. I'm like, oh yeah, hey. So this is also a group cruise, and I'm explaining. They're like, oh, that sounds cool. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So yeah, you could definitely double dip.
And that's it
Okay.
for what we learned.
Yes, that's it for what we learned. We'll read the last few comments, and then we're gonna get ready to bid our adieus. Wait, Miss Helen Turner.
Where was I?
She
Up
said
here.
that I learned that Rich and Jazzy won money at the casino in Alabama. Yes,
Yeah, Alabama paid out.
I'm beginning to think February and March should be on standby too. No,
Well,
it shouldn't.
it did happen in February and March, so
Yeah, but we might change it up.
But
Because
remember 2026. Yo, no, she's right.
2026 is April.
February, March. Oh yeah, April.
Yeah, we don't. We
Okay.
don't have nothing consistent.
Yeah, that outside of July is not really consistent. Oh,
I
river
found it,
cruising.
River Cruise 2026. Very nice. Have a great time. Stay less. Saving July 2026. I do have September 26 already booked for Norwegian Cruise Line. Oh, very nice. I'm here for the early announcements on group cruises. I'm booked through the first quarter of 2026.
All right, don't go into this third quarter yet.
Right. Don't book another for July. That is a good idea. Oh yes, having your family join. Yes. Good evening. Been busy, but glad I'm catching some of the live. Well,
Oh, you are
that's
right.
it. Oh
Okay.
yes, thank you for reminding us. Okay, so we're gonna
Perfect
give you-
timing because we were
Yes.
about to say last one.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna give you
Okay.
guys the answers.
So I'm gonna ask the question. You're gonna tell the answer. You ready? What kind of cabin did we book? A family,
You didn't give me shit.
infinite,
We booked a family infinite
Ocean
ocean,
view.
view.
balcony.
I'm about to say veranda. I'm thinking of Disney. Balcony.
Got Disney
that
on the
was by the Surfside, in the Surfside area.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 2 is where did we celebrate our 100K dinner?
Celebration table.
Question number 3 is what excursion did we do on Coco Cay?
Swimming with the pigs.
Question number 4 is how.
Technically, that wasn't at Coco Cay. Like we got off, but it wasn't that excursion.
But the excursion was booked on the stop of Coco Cay, so
Right. I don't want anybody to think that at Coco Cay they're
you can
swimming
swim
with
with
the
the
pigs.
pigs. Yeah.
You
but-
actually have to take a boat over to another island to do
Right.
it.
Cool. Question number 4 is you can answer this question best. How was the balloon drop on night 1?
Yo.
We accepted all answers that involved balloons and Jasmine in the same sentence. and drunk
Balloon
lady.
drop.
And drunk lady.
When I got pushed down to the ground from some intoxicated woman. I twisted sprained my ankle really bad.
Just
And
went
it was just
bad.
it just went all it didn't go all downhill.
No.
It went
You-
downhill for that night.
Nobody bounced back better than you. on that
all
one.
that money we paid for that cruise, I was going to bounce back.
And once the camera crew got involved, man, you pushed through.
I had to do what I had to do.
Question number 5 is where do we drink blood and sand? A lot of people got disqualified for this question. People said Coco Cay a lot. Somebody said at the bar. Somebody it was a good try. Couple wrong ones there. But the number one wrong one I saw was Coco Cay. Where do we have blood and sand?
At Empire Supper Club.
And last but not least, where did we eat at for Rain's birthday dinner?
The Zoomy, which is not that good. Just want to put that out there.
It's not that good.
It's not that good.
Can we get a bonus question? No, because we're not going to give any bonus prizes. No. How much did we?
You didn't answer the question for the members. The members only question was. What was the
That was the members only question.
what?
Where did we eat for Rain's birthday?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, can we get? Oh, how much did we spend on the icon? I don't know. How much did we spend on the icon? I forgot.
It's
It was
in
our
the
vlog.
it's at the end of the video. I don't remember the.
I don't
exact
remember the
amount.
number. I try not to remember.
Well, there's that.
Try not to remember the number. What are you about to do?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I just see it scrolling on the side.
No,
All right,
turn off
guys.
the music there.
So, if you guys want to shop Melon Sea. Go over to melonsea.com and purchase
some merch.
sweatshirts like this.
If you want to book your next
T-shirts.
cruise, go to melonsea.com. You can send if you want to do one of the group cruises or if you want to book one of the other cruises. Hit us up.
All of our group cruises are on there. So fill out the forms for any group cruise that you're interested in, and I will get back to you tomorrow with your quotes. For the Virgin Voyage group cruise, you can book it yourself as long as you're using the link. Keep in mind that link is very sensitive, and if you click off of it and then come back to it, the name does become unattached. So if you do book the Virgin Voyage cruise, please make sure you contact me, or if you want to
confirmation.
use and if you want to use Uplift, let me set it up for you. This way we know that we can that you're doing it correct before you go through the Uplift program. I can if you don't feel comfortable using the link, I can actually create the shell. Just send me your email address, your name, your date of birth, phone number, and email address, and I can set up the shell and tell me the type of cabin you're interested in. I can set up the shell of the booking, and then you could just go online and pay it yourself. I've been doing that with a lot of clients recently as well, because they're like, I just want to make sure that I'm doing it right. So you can email me, say, yeah, I want to go on a group cruise, and tell me what kind of room you want. Tell me the people names, birth dates, phone numbers, and email address, and I'll set it up.
Members call. It's looking like Tuesday's our best chance. Cause I gotta work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I have to do something on Tuesday. My throat is itching.
What is it?
Click the dot on Tuesday. Oh, they have swim class. But
Tuesday? We could do it late. So 9 o'clock.
Yes. Swim class is over. No, swim class is early.
Okay.
So yeah,
9 o'clock Tuesday, members only. We'll have our
monthly
meeting. We'll make that post. Any new vlogs coming out? I'm not done with the next one, so maybe Sunday, but potentially later. It just depends. It's a pretty long edit. It's I'm trying to decide if I need to split up or put it together. So I'll figure that out.
Okay. What cruise line is it on?
It's on the same one that we're on, Virgin. That's the series we're on. That's why. Where else would I jump?
He said, "Oh, the same one we're on."
The series that we're on. That's what.
Sir, I'm sitting in my house. I know on a cruise right now.
You don't. What are you? You don't see the
Can we go get Aperol Spritz now, please?
The Pearl is right behind you.
Come on, when we get up, let's go get Aperol Spritz.
Yeah, for real.
We usually on a cruise. All right, guys. As you can see, I am exhausted. Very long week. I'm ready to go. I thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for always supporting us. Thank you guys for watching, and most importantly, thank you guys for taking time out of your life to actually watch us. Okay, we appreciate every single one of you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and also. Dang, I forgot.
We'll have to post it on a community page.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I just drew a blank. That's how you know I'm tired. That's it. I can't even think. Like, that's how tired I am. All right, guys. Really just drew like a brain fart. All right, guys.
It happens. It's 12:30 at night.
Yeah, I've gotta go. All right, guys. It was very nice. I hope that you guys had a good time chatting with us, and shout out to people that watched this replay.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Yes, have a great weekend. And until the next live or the next vlog or the next members only call, continue to live
a rich
and jazzy life.
Bye guys.